Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Why did the... What? No, stop. Stop the slideshow. God damn it. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for this one being a little bit late. I kind of fucked up my sleep schedule with those two Iron Wrath cooking streams. Speaking of which, I don't know if you might have seen it, but I uploaded the first highlight reel of that. It wound up being like somewhere between like an edited video that I would do and also like just a live clip. I really couldn't chop it down too much because there were a lot of segments with like music in the background, so I just kind of settled for like halfway. But yeah, that's part 1 of the madness, and we may wind up watching some more of those videos later. Depends how long the E3 stuff goes. Indeed, we're looking at E3 nonsense today. Classic, retro, shitty E3 segments, and maybe some new stuff too. I have a couple of people who have like rants about the E3 that I think are going to be kind of fun to look at if we have time. But yeah, how you guys doing? Are you Canadian? You pronounce some words like one. I mean, I am, but don't put me up against the wall, please. The song in the beginning was called Pro-Choice by Blood Group. Random band I heard on an internet radio one time, and I rather like them. Let's see here. The E3 Dilation Station. Well, that's for Pregnancy Mama. That's coming out next year. And, you know, be excited for that. It's going to be an Ouya exclusive. Very exciting. Someone super chatted the man that packs with $5. I'm going to do one of the Iron Wrath guys' recipes and post it. Which one should I do? Well, I'm planning on doing a few of them myself. If I had to recommend anything to you, I would say, I don't know, maybe his mac and cheese. I don't know. I'd like to just mention, by the way, for the first part of that stream that I uploaded today. That's like 4 recipes out of the like 10 hours that we watched his terrible videos. That was like 4 of them, and there's a lot more where those come from. I'm gonna be doing the next clip is going to focus on some of his garlic abominations and his sewer salad and lawn wine, as some people put it. So that's gonna be pretty fun. But yeah, as for today's stream, I would like to get us started here with wait a minute, what's this? What is this?
Alright, Savage Psycho Joe here. All these little miskers, fucking idiots, fucking manlets, fucking girls, girlets and stuff. They keep on mistaking my size and stuff when I'm freaking flexing like this.
Ah, he's serious.
20 feet across the room and all that and stuff. Like, and they're trying to use that as a preference with these stupid fucking retarded fucking apps because they failed fucking math class every year of their fucking life. So we're gonna get some.
There's so much going on in this rant. It's directed at so many different people.
Scientific motherfucking proof for the fucking retards. Right here.
Right here.
Step up. Stand up. 67.
Get him puff out his chest like that. He looks like the Rob Liefeld Captain America.
Inches. Right here. Can you get that back to you?
I can see it.
67 fucking inches. That's 170 fucking centimeters.
You're on your tippy toes there?
It is, they can't do math. They're an American. I got you both. Scientific motherfucking proof.
Man, George Costanza really went off after Seinfeld.
Now back to my stuff. I always stand right here. Here's that motherfucking pose. Here's that motherfucking
Someone in chat says he got hit by a Goomba.
pose. Here's the one that you guys are gonna see.
Somebody get this man some mushrooms, quick.
Here's my motherfucking famous fucking door. You know it's right
famous
here.
door.
Every spot, I always take my.
This man is the master of his domain. I don't really know what this is all about, but yeah, that's very threatening. Let me just. I don't know how these random videos keep showing up on my screen. You know, I start a stream and they're just there. It's crazy. But we're gonna get things started in earnest here with a classic, the best, better than the rest. It's Ridge Racer, and this is just like a little highlight reel. We're just gonna be watching some like Crobe Cat videos and some of these other like E3 highlight reels. We might watch a couple of the like full performances. There's one thing I want to show people that that my buddy John recommended. Where is that? Hang on. It was E3. Oh god, what was the? Is it that one? No. Oh man, I can't find it now. It was this weird presentation for some kind of peripheral that, like, it was like a book or something. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it. Maybe I will be able to find it at a later time. But yeah, we're gonna gonna get started with Ridge Racer here, and if we find that we want to watch the whole thing, this is the E3 2006 Sony press conference, and this is a classic. I don't think I've ever actually watched the whole thing, just like a couple meme clips. Let's get into this.
We sent a message, and the message was clear. PlayStation 3 is not an incremental upgrade to our previous platforms, but is truly
It's the Wonder Book. Okay, I'll look into that. Thank you.
designed to advance our vision for computer entertainment today. It requires huge financial investment, $599 US, but we must take risks to reap the rewards.
Is this like a meme clip? This is like a meme clip, isn't it? Is that really Gran Turismo HD? That didn't look great.
$599 US, and we're not about
Yeah, this is a meme clip. Let's... you know what? Where is the goddamn... You know what? We'll get to that. Let's start with Jamie Kennedy at E3. We'll figure out the Sony thing in a minute, but this one's important. You need this in your lives. Get you educated. So this is 2007 Activision. They hired this guy Jamie Kennedy, famous from Son of the Mask. And probably some other stuff. Really shitty jokes on stage. I guess he's like a comedian. Yeah, he did this, and I don't know if he was drunk or what's happening. He actually has an explanation of this on his channel, and it's just kind of eye-rolling when he's like, okay, I didn't expect all the gamers would take it so seriously, but it's like, no, you just kind of did a hilarious bad job. But he says he's not on drugs, but he does not clarify whether he's drunk. Let's watch.
How's everybody doing?
Hi! This guy really... I saw this video before. This guy has the energy of Randy Bitchford at the Gearbox thing this year.
This is exciting. We're at E3. And I just want to say this place is the only place that makes the guys at Comic-Con look like Ocean's 13. Take a minute. Come on, that was... Oh, God.
Take a minute. Some of you will laugh if you think about it, I promise.
Video games, they've been, where are my jokes? Oh, introducing the first game, Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. We need... Video games,
Video games, who can say where the heart goes?
they've been,
Your beluga whale sounds in the distance.
where are my jokes? Oh, introducing the first game, Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. Let's welcome the developer of this game from Neversoft, which...
Oh god.
Wasn't that the first name for Viagra?
Oh god, it's like he wasn't even sure if he should say that joke while he was saying it. He's like, oh, this one's pretty bad. Do we really want to...
I don't... Thank you. It's getting around now. Yes!
This is the era when, like, guys, Mario takes mushrooms, haha, funny, would be considered, like... What, like a groundbreaking funny joke for gaming, so...
So, dude, tell us. What's up? Proving ground. Proving. Like, what do we got to prove? Like, yo, step to my board, and yeah, it's on. Like,
oh my god.
Now I want to ask you about the name of your company.
This is the first time that somebody who represents a video game company will be less awkward than the paid celebrity who's there to host the thing. Jesus.
Neversoft. Right on. It's weird.
Wait,
now I want to ask
say?
you about the name of your company, Neversoft.
Oh god.
Right on.
Right on.
It's weird.
Dude, it's our mantra.
I just a bunch of programmers walking around with hard-ons. All right, so
Oh dear lord.
it immerses you in the skateboarding lifestyle. So does that mean you have to play it high? Right.
For me, it's seeing the implementation of doing a trick, like doing it in motion capture.
Here's poor Tony Hawk who has to be here. And even under, like, regular circumstances at an E3, this would probably be an annoyance for somebody like Tony Hawk. But meanwhile, here he's talking to fucking Jamie Kennedy. This is what started Tony Hawk's existential nightmare. That's why he is the way he is now.
Getting on video and then seeing it play it on the game, especially with the new consoles. It looks real.
This man is about to witness his life flashing before his eyes.
Okay.
He's out here shilling this game as best as he can, and I've never played Proving Ground, but from what I understand, it's one of the latter-day Tony Hawk's, which means it's not exactly as good. But yeah, I don't know. He's trying. And what does Jamie Kennedy have to offer?
So if you're grabbing the way you grab your trick, it's
Yeah. No, but for real, you know,
you
like
grab your trick and then
I grabbed the trick. Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I grabbed the trick. Alright, come on, get on with it. Let's be done with this.
they could grab their trick.
And we hope one day, Jamie, you get to grab a trick.
Hey, I grab tricks.
Tony Hawk's existential downhill jam. I mean, then it's not THEN. But yeah, that's good. That's
It's
good.
Friday, but I'm sorry. All right, look. Why don't we let's show this stuff. Let's let people. Brian, what are we gonna watch? You want to show a little clip of this now? Wow.
Really fast.
Oh my. Ow.
I don't know, people say this game sucks, but it kind of looks fun. It looks a bit like Skate.
That's insane.
Skate checking's like retribution.
Oh, jeez. That wasn't very courteous. That's.
I love how it has to tell you whose annoying voice this was. Like, yeah.
Security guard.
This is like the worst Let's Player. He's just like, oh wow, oh, that's crazy,
How many points for that lady?
All right, thanks, buddy.
It really is off the hook.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everybody.
Give it up for those guys right here. You guys have a great game.
Does he even know who Tony Hawk is? Like,
Call me tomorrow. I see some virgins in the audience.
oh, here we get some high-level gamer comedy. Okay, this is some stuff that you won't hear normal people say. Gamers, virgins. Now that's some real groundbreaking stuff.
Virgins? There's so many virgins in here. Richard Branson is doing this event. All right. That side.
I don't even know if he's drunk at this point. I think he's just dead inside. I can't tell.
Got that joke. Do you guys not have Starbucks in here? I mean,
Do you guys like not have phones?
ask me how I'm feeling. I'll be you guys. How you? What? The game is called Friend or Foe.
Yes.
Like foe what?
Faux fun.
Foe cheesy?
There's another video. Me and my friends were watching this the other day, and I left for a minute to go to the bathroom or whatever, and when I came back, they were watching this. Oh, shit. Black jokes, yes. Wait, okay, we'll start from the beginning.
I know black guys like me too when they meet me.
Uh-huh.
Because they always compliment me with insults.
What do you mean, two? That makes, if so, that makes one group.
They see me at the mall, they're like, oh, shit.
Now, I'm not one of these people that thinks that, like, doing an impression in and of itself is, like, racist. But when the whole point of your joke is just like, hey, this is what black people sound like. Am I right, fellow honkies? That's pretty cringe, bro. I don't know.
Foe fun, foe webs. I just want to get this up. You're English,
I am.
and you guys know he's English?
I enunciate.
It's Billy Butcher.
Joe. So I was wondering if I could just do the whole interview as Ozzy Osbourne.
Absolutely.
All right.
Aren't you doing that already?
No.
Aren't you doing it already by being fucking out of your mind, faded on whatever's happening here? It's a good joke. So far, this developer has a better joke than this hired paid comedian.
You guys are Americans. You're supposed to be with me. Okay, we're not.
He's funnier than you. You know, the great thing, too, is, like, you know, you assume you watch this, okay, well, maybe like 2007, this was, like, more acceptable. Maybe this is what the comedy standards were back then. Because, you know, there was some stupid shit. That's like the year Big Bang Theory started, so it's plausible. But no, there's even the people there are, like, having trouble sitting through this.
Oh, who said that? You never get out of the house, I think.
I'm not sure.
What?
I'm sure you got the physical presence, the gravity to be on stage with this game right now. I think we need about 20 push-ups.
They're all clowning on him. This is amazing.
Excellent. It's better than I thought. Recover. Recover. He doesn't need to do all 20.
Is this like a military guy or something?
But I want to bring up now.
What's up?
I want to bring up now a real man.
How much am I getting paid?
Good Lord. When did this E3 turn into a roast? Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, so that's Jamie Kennedy at E3. Let me just, I'm trying to get the Sony E3 2006, but I don't want it to be just like a meme clip. I guess there's the full thing, but it's like 2 hours long. Yeah, fuck it, let's watch some of it anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kaz Hara.
I wonder if there's... Okay, we got some good time stamps in the we got some good timestamps in the comments. We will take a look at that, but let's start from the beginning. Let's just see how Sony set the stage for 2006. So Sony is no longer at E3 anymore. Sony pulled out, and I guess that means, I don't know, it's very bizarre. I guess they're, like, seeing other people now. I guess they might have, like, a presence at the Summer of Games thing, or whatever the fuck it is that Geoff Keighley is doing. But, yeah, Sony used to be at E3, and this was the year I think they were, like, detailing shit for their PS3. We saw a little bit of it earlier, but yeah, let's see. Just cast your mind back in time. Imagine you're sitting there all day chilling on your bully and you're like, I don't know, fucking Final Fantasy 12, whatever else was out around like 2006 PS2 era, and you're hyped, you're stoked, you want to see the next generation of gaming. And as we know, the Cell changed gaming forever. You know, the infinite power of the Cell processor, But yeah, you know, this is a time capsule. Let's watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kaz Harai.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us for Sony Computer Entertainment's 2006 E3 press conference. And please accept my apologies for the delay in beginning this afternoon. Well, just one year ago, we stood before you, our industry friends and partners, and unveiled our plans for PlayStation 3 for the...
Why is this just like a picture for like 2 minutes? That's stupid. Get to the man.
Undertaken in our very short history.
What, was their camera broken for like 2 minutes? What the hell?
It requires huge financial investment and commitment from the entire Sony group. But we must take risks to reap the rewards. And we're not about cutting corners to rush a product to market, and we're certainly not interested in...
But we are all about cutting features, and that's why half of the shit that we sold people on with the PS3 wound up not being in the PS3. They also don't seem to be out here to sell many consoles, because, I mean, I think the PS3 kind of won in some ways over the Xbox. Did it win? Like, in terms of sale, I think the Xbox beat it, but the Blu-ray player thing helped, I suppose. But yeah, it certainly wasn't selling well for the first couple years, at the very least.
Gimmicks, clever rhetoric, or conventional thinking. The essence of the PlayStation DNA is real change, and the consumers are ready. And we have said on many occasions that the next generation doesn't start until we say it does. And today, PlayStation 3 is real.
Guys, this was 15 years ago. Can you believe this? Someone in chat mentions it. This was 15 fucking years ago. Also, I'd like to highlight $100 from Flugie. Jamie Kennedy is like an alien got sent to Earth, but as a prank, they told him comedy was how you take power without telling him how to be funny. That's a better joke than his entire thing. Thank you very much for the 100. And there's also $50 from Fizz Dragon. Ever since you covered Sister Who, do you think you can check out The Sweeties or Jerk Beast? There's not a lot of information on them, though. I don't know what either of those are, but I'll look into that. Thank you for the suggestion. And I'll be reading out all the other super chats at the end as usual, but I just wanted to highlight those two real quick.
The future becomes reality.
The future is reality, chat. Now, if you think about it, we are in the future.
As we gear up for the November launch, we're very excited to share with you the phenomenal progress we've made in just a year's time. But before I go any further, I'd like
Can you believe the future was 15 years ago?
to take a step back for a moment. We're all well aware that we would not be able to achieve greatness on PlayStation 3 without a strong foundation, and one of the foundations for us is PlayStation 2. Initially launched in March of 2000 in Japan, PlayStation 2...
Okay, yeah, the PS2 was a much better console than the PS3. Go on. So the PS2 sold really well.
PlayStation for more than 10 years. And we have an amazing lineup of PlayStation 2 titles to show...
let's see some of these titles. ATV Off-Road Fury 4. Ah, yes, the classic. Destroy All Humans 2. It wasn't as good as the first one. Dirge of Cerberus. Ah, yes. The best Final Fantasy game. Budokai Tenkaichi Z. FF12. God of War 2. Guitar Hero 2. Justice League? There was a Justice League game? I don't even remember that. It must have been great. Madden. Madden NFL 07. That's not the right Madden NFL. Don't let Scott hear. MLB 06. The Show. Fucking Mortal Kombat. Yeah, okay. So there was some good stuff this year, and also SingStar.
At our booth, like the long-awaited sequel to God of War, SOCOM US Navy SEALs Combined Assault, Guitar Hero 2 from Red Octane, Yakuza from Sega, and many, many more.
Yakuza from Sega, back in the day when they were still trying to sell that game as like GTA, but in Japan. And the entire dub was like, "Oh, I'll fuck you up, motherfucker," and it was great. I actually love the dub of that game.
So please remember to check them out when you visit our booth. And outside of E3, consumers can look forward to 216 new PlayStation 2 titles from both first and third-party companies by year-end. Now,
all right, get on with it now. There's some good timestamps in the comments here. Around 46 minutes, we got Ridge Racer. No. I want the lead up to it. I want to see the lead up.
Running one of the first titles that was actually launched back in 1995 with the original PlayStation, now downloaded directly onto the Memory Stick Duo.
Oh, okay. This is them talking about how PS1 games were playable on the PSP. I see. I suppose at the time this was pretty groundbreaking to be able to play like a home console game on your little miniature portable device. Meanwhile, I'm playing Assassin's Creed 4 on my Switch, and it's just disgusting. Every now and then I'm sitting on the fucking toilet, like capturing a viewpoint or whatever, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, the Game Boy came out like 20 years ago. What the fuck is this?
Of this PSP.
This is
so
the
let me
future.
just hook up the audio first.
Hook up that audio, bad boy.
Make sure everybody can see.
You know, I really wanted a PSP for the longest time, and then I finally got one, and I gotta say, maybe it's just me, because I got the whole, like, disabled situation happening, but boy, I just do not find it comfortable at all to hold. It's, like, not ergonomic in the slightest. I kind of wish I got a Vita instead.
Okay, so we're navigating through the cross-media bar right now. So let me go to Game and to the Memory Stick. Okay, there's a PlayStation icon right there. Let me hit that. So the game profile will boot up directly from the Memory Stick. And let's see if you can guess what the title is going to be by the way this game will actually start. As a matter of fact, this screen also brings back memories for me as well. I'm sure it does for some of you, and I'm sure you're dating yourself by saying that you remember. I don't know if you remember this particular opening. This was actually on the original PlayStation game as well when it was loading the game. Of course, I'm not a very good player even there. Game is powered by Namco. It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer! Remember that one? All right.
Remember that one?
Fresh and so clean. It's all.
Wait, where did this music come from?
It makes me want to scream. PSP, PSP, PSP.
Oh dear.
PSP, 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 PSP.
No.
PSP. Game so crazy.
Oh, shut up.
They
totally amaze me. Oh, that's a classic. That's a great song.
So let me go right ahead. Get right into the game. Oh, this brings back memories. I don't know if it's just me, but here we go. Go! All right.
Go!
Whoa.
like awkward like long shot of him like standing here holding this fucking thing at the weirdest angle. It's like, what is this? Man, you know, say what you will about this year's E3, but fucking, back in the day, man, back in the day.
Here we go. All right, well, obviously I'm not as good as Kazunori is at driving these cars here, but just to show you, since it's running on a PSP, obviously you can change the screen size just as you can.
Oh great, you can stretch it out and make it look like fucking smeared ass on toilet paper. Great.
With any other game or other entertainment content that's running on the PlayStation Portable. So
people are saying that they cut the footage because he veered off instantly. Yeah, he clearly was not doing not doing so great, but you know.
Let me just unplug this. This is another example. Whoops. This is another example of how we continue to identify.
Whoops.
And also innovate ways to leverage IP investments that content creators have made over the many years, in addition to
content creators,
a viable business for more than 10 years. Another exciting aspect is the ability for consumers to make microtransactions to quickly add specific items in a game directly from game-specific shops.
Oh man, you can... Guys, we created microtransactions! It's us! Guys, we're the ones who invented that! Man, I sure wonder if Sony's still proud of that one. I don't know.
And of course,
what a great invention, Kaz. We miss you.
We'll accommodate a variety of payment methods for all of the purchases, and we will be selling a prepaid card called the PlayStation Card in various denominations, such as $50.
Did they do this? I guess there's the PS Store gift cards or whatever. The PlayStation gift card! But I don't remember like a weird translucent like space credit card. This looks like credits in Deus Ex or something.
That you see back here for purchase at our retailers. And consumers signing up for purchases through this card will be given exclusive information on various aspects of our network service. So with that said, let's bring Phil back on stage. Phil?
Come on, Phil.
So,
clean this up.
Let's go shopping.
Oh god, who let 47 onto the stage? AIDS Moby over here.
I'm going to show you first of all a very quick look at our interface that users will get when they switch on a PlayStation 3. And this shop interface allows them to browse various contents.
Man. Oh, the classic shop interface. Jesus Christ, you could... Man, I don't know why they changed it. It's so much worse than it used to be. I know that's like the thing. Everything is worse than it used to be. YouTube looks worse than it used to look, but man, the old PS Store was just a lot more functional than it is now. I don't know.
And purchase various contents. This one in particular dedicated to Warhawk, and it's all about being able to buy additional levels or additional weapons.
Guys, you know, horse armor, we're the ones that are responsible for that. Again, maybe if they had never, like, talked about microtransactions and buying additional levels and shit, you know, maybe then Microsoft wouldn't have started doing that too, and every other game. This might all be Sony's fault. Like, pay-to-win bullshit, it might just be it all trace back to Sony.
It's also where you'll see a lot of the community features. A lot of the community features of saying what's cool, what's new, what's hot, and being able to purchase these items through your account. And whether that account is loaded up by your PlayStation card or your credit card or many other mechanisms. But the really interesting examples of the shop is when they're actually built into a game. And the game I'd like to...
Oh god, what game is it? Elvis?
Hundreds of songs.
Oh, it's a SingStar, okay.
Accessible, and also for the first time, HD content being accessible. And you can get
HD content. I guess yeah, I guess it was HD. You're playing SingStar. What are you talking about?
Go and check out this video here, which...
Oh, we're about to get copyright claimed. Very cool. Yeah. Well, I believe you. I believe that that's a singing game that exists. So I guess this is them telling you how you can buy fucking Destiny's Child Survivor for like $5 or whatever. Your monthly spending limit is $100. Don't tell me what I can buy. Imagine a game now having a monthly spending limit. That's quaint. But yeah. Again, this is back in the day when we got a rhythm game and it had all its songs included therein, and you didn't have to like buy fucking a trial pack or whatever, and then just like I don't know, man. I got into Rock Band a few months ago and Guitar Hero and stuff. Speaking of which, Zenny Gundam, I will meet your duel, but only with Guitar Hero multiplayer. That's how it has to be. Those are my terms. But yeah, I got into Rock Band a little while ago, and I was like, Jesus Christ, there's like fucking 2,000 songs or something that you can buy for Rock Band, and I bought some of them because I was like, fuck it, whatever, $2 and I'll get the Iron Maiden song or whatever. But yeah, again, maybe if not for Sony being like, guys, you can buy more with your games, you know, maybe we wouldn't have Fortnite now. So
Don't want to give any steer yet.
I'm a survivor. Okay, great. I believe you. I believe that you're a survivor.
So next up, a game from Japan.
Oh, is this it?
Developed by Game Republic, a company which is run by the legendary creator Yoshiki Okamoto. And here to demonstrate the game for us is Bill Rich, the
this is it!
executive producer of Genji.
Here to demonstrate it for us is this other very nervous, sniveling bald man.
And here to demonstrate the game for us is...
I love this. I love the way he's like looking away and then...
Rich, the executive...
Yeah, what? Oh god, I have to go on stage, oh my god.
Producer of Genji.
He like swallows, like...
Great, thanks Phil.
Right, hi, hello.
2 is an action game, which is based on Japanese...
An action game?
History.
Ah.
Being based on history, the stages of the game will also be based on famous battles which actually took place in ancient Japan. For example, this battle of Ichinotani, the player will have to battle against hundreds of enemy warriors.
Wow.
There will
just like in ancient Japan,
also
right?
be stages where there will be fighting on horseback, and stages where there will...
Oh god, buddy. This man is so nervous.
And stages where there will be massive sea battle sequences, which can only be made possible with the power of the PlayStation 3.
I don't know about that. I remember some pretty impressive sea-related stuff on the GameCube. Fucking the PS2 had some. Fuck, I'm sure if you look back far enough, you could probably find some epic sea battles on the original PlayStation.
The team at Game Republic has come back to us with a lot of great new features for this game, including such features as real-time weapon change.
Real-time weapon change.
And real-time character change. By incorporating this...
Okay, chat. Many of you already know where this is going with the giant... I don't want to spoil it for the people that don't, but... why did they even try to sell this as like, oh, it's based on authentic Japanese history? And they've got like anime like character change. Is this like a Warriors game? This kind of feels like a Dynasty Warriors
system.
Is this just bootleg Dynasty Warriors?
Be able to create their very own and unique devastating combo. Let's see. But not only that, they will also be able to find new and interesting ways to defeat enemy bosses. And I'll give you an example of that. First.
You know, I gotta say, it's like, this does not look better than a PS2 game. Like, you know, this doesn't look better than, like, God of War 2, which you talked about earlier being on the PS2. And you're trying to sell the PS3 on this game that's got, like, 5 colors in the entire screen. And fixed camera angles and everything. I don't know, this game just looks like really slow and clunky. It doesn't look like it's very fun.
First, I'm gonna have to defeat this large enemy character here.
Large enemy character.
Boss character.
Uh-huh.
So...
What is this game? It's like... This fucking weirdo jumping and like...
Oops.
I like how they cut back to this guy, this like twinky little man playing this game because his gameplay is just him like awkwardly jumping and flailing, and they were like, oh god, this is making our product look like shit. Come on, fight that giant enemy. Do that move again, yeah. That move worked the first time. Oh, look at those frame rates. Those are some next-gen frame rates.
So here's this giant enemy crab.
So, again, game based on ancient Japanese history. Specifically pointing out, guys, the ancient Japanese battles. Authentic, realistic, giant enemy crab.
So here's this giant enemy crab. What I'll do is use Benkei here to flip over this crab on its back.
Crab battle!
Let's see if he shows up. Oh, here it comes.
Come on, fight that giant enemy crab. You could do it. Oh god, listen, chat, we complained about Guardians of the Galaxy taking up like 40 minutes of the fucking Square Enix presentation this year, but can you imagine having to fucking sit through this? Jesus Christ. At least that was like highly edited and kind of tried to make the game look presentable. This is like, I almost wish you would show me some bull shots. Show me some highly edited shit to pretend the game looks better than this, because this is fucking awful, Jesus Christ.
He's all the way at this end of the screen, so if you'll hold on a second. Oh, here it comes.
Oh, also, big thanks to Kurt Bowling with $300, my word. E3 is just boomers trying to relate to all the epic gamers. My man speaks in nothing but gaming buzzwords and faux gamer speak. Then we get a Lex Luthor at home looking dude explaining microtransactions like it is good for us. I mean, to be fair, at the time, the concept of buying, like, extra songs for your game might have seemed almost like a good thing, but I guess we didn't realize how much it would screw people over in the long run, especially in the mobile industry. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Mr. Kurt Bowling. And yeah, it is mostly a lot of boomers. Thankfully, they're a little better now. At least now we have stuff like... honestly, this year's Devolver conference was not only one of the best conferences at E3 this year, because they actually had the most, like, good games compared to, like, most of them. I mean, I guess Nintendo was better, and some people like Microsoft, because, guys, they announced a new car game! Holy shit! Did you know Halo is still coming out eventually, someday? I promise we won't change the release date again, but yeah, yeah, Devolver was pretty good, but it was also actually kind of funny this year. Back in 2006 or whatever, they mostly didn't try to be funny, and thank God, because when they did not succeed. Oh God. I know there's probably more to this.
I'll switch over to Yoshitsune. Hop on.
There's probably more to this in this conference that would be interesting, but I would like to move along to the next great moment in E3 history. This is yes. Now we could watch the director's cut, or we could watch the full hour and 40-minute presentation, guys. This is Konami E3 2010.asf. This is gonna be an exciting. This is gonna be exciting, chat.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Daniels.
Now, for those of you who don't know, as we get into this, this is widely considered probably the worst and most hilarious E3 presentation of all time. If you thought that some of the stuff this year was like Spartan, like Capcom coming out here showing us games that are already out and then being, but like, what about esports, my fellow Monsty fam? Konami was not faring much better, and they didn't have the excuse of a pandemic 10 years ago. This was a fucking hot train wreck of ass. Let's watch.
I'm the head of Konami US Marketing. Thank you so much for joining the 2010 Konami press conference. Purely out of curiosity, how many people were here last year? Just raise your hands. Wow, pretty good show. What about for our Gamers Night that was a few months ago in San Francisco? Just a show of hands.
Well, that's at least 4 people. Damn.
So that's
many.
good, because this is going to be a really good show for those who have already seen some of this content.
That's good that none of you came to our party. I didn't want you there anyway.
That was revealed in that Gamers Night. And for those of you that did see that, we're going to have an even bigger show for you today. We have great partners that are attending, some distinguished guests, VIP partners, as well as retailers. But most importantly, the media is here, and we're really excited. We know you have so much news to report on.
Oh yeah, we're excited.
So we're really excited that you took time out of your day to attend our press conference. Just some general housekeeping for everyone in the room, including myself. Please reach in your pocket. Gentlemen, grab your cell phones.
Not the ladies.
And make sure they're on either vibrate or preferably...
What am I saying? There's no ladies here. This is E3 2006. This is before the meme of women playing video games.
Off. Ladies, please go inside your purses and just do a double check for me.
Ladies, please go into your purses and make sure you don't faint. Take off your 1930s bonnet.
Make
and
sure your cell phones are off as well.
I guess women do often have purses, but it's like purses.
As far as for some of you,
I don't know, that's just kind of old-fashioned.
They can't attend the entire performance or the presentation. I just ask for you to exit at the back of the room. The easiest way to exit is either to your left or right. If
you're going to want to use those exits, so let's get into this.
Start sequence code. Up, down, L, R, L, R.
Why are those LR and LR and the other two are up and down? What is that? Why couldn't they be left and right?
B, A, start. You have now successfully entered the Konami code.
I know what that is! Man, this was a time in history when Konami actually made video games. It's pretty exciting. I mean, what am I saying? They're making a new Silent Hill now and they're pretending they're not.
Hello everyone. Thank you all for visiting with us today. Welcome to the 2010 Konami E3 press conference. My name is Shinji Hirano. I'm the...
Are you the one we have to blame for not only this, but also the downfall of your company, or is that somebody else?
President for the Konami...
Please point me to whoever we have to blame.
Entertainment America.
Wouldn't it be great if, like, wait, Russell Simmons, founder Def Jam, what the fuck? There he is. It's John Def Jam. It's him. He did it. He's the one that's been slamming in downtown New York or whatever. Wouldn't it be great if this E3 press conference is the reason why they just decided video games aren't worth it anymore? Between this and Kojima pushing back, like, Metal Gear for 5 years or whatever, they're just like, nah, you know what, we make more money in casino machines, it's fine.
By now, all of you are aware of the dramatic change that is taking
there you go.
Entertainment industry.
You thought it was the Def Jam guy, but it was really me, Shinji.
Just witnessing the first party press conference during E3, we can see that so many opportunities are coming. It's creating a broad range of customer expectation. In this surrounding, Konami is bringing an amazing playing experience by connecting our passionate players with the content they want.
We've connected our passionate players with passionately hating us for fucking over their favorite series.
And wherever they want. Today, I would like you to feel that Konami is delivering strong lineup in a variety of formats that our fans desire.
Man, listen, I understand you're trying, but like, man, Just at that point, just get the translator. I'm sorry.
Including
Guys, look, Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill, Castlevania, and Frogger. You know, our big AAA IPs. Man, imagine if Frogger gets like a big time reboot, like a big PS5 exclusive reboot with like dynamic frog skin detail, and then there's just no Metal Gear.
Hudson, from the legacy of the Bomberman to their recent million plus unit selling hit series, Deca Sports, Def Jam Interactive, and 4MM Games, their new comprehensive Def Jam lifestyle experience. Slang.
I'm gonna be real, I don't even know what you're saying anymore. But here we have, what is this?
Football Confederation, Jack Libertadores.
What do you, listen.
Soccer franchise, Prohibition Soccer.
Again, I can't even speak some Japanese. Well, okay, I could speak a tiny bit, but like I'm not judging him for not being great at English, but it's just like, I don't know, neither is fucking Miyamoto, and they bring out Bill Trinan when he talks. You know what I mean?
Perfect fit for our growing market, Latin America.
More power to him.
We are also proud.
I guess if you're going to make your presentation kind of almost unintelligible, you might as well make it be for Konami 2010, honestly.
Announced another major license just unveiled last week, Karaoke Revolution. This important experience will be coming through a partnership of one of the most popular TV series in recent years.
Oh dear God. Imagine this. Just imagine. Again, you thought like Square Enix was bad this year when there were like fucking 20 minutes of Guardians of the Galaxy. Imagine you're here and you're like, oh, when, are we gonna get a new Castlevania? Are we gonna get Metal Gear Solid 5? Are we gonna get Silent Hill? And the first thing you see is Glee Karaoke Revolution. Holy shit.
Perfectly syncing our match to the karaoke scene.
Good God.
We have some other big announcements coming later in the year, but for now, let's turn our attention to our great lineup and get your heart racing. Enjoy our show.
Dead air, yes. Oh dear. Who's this asshole? It's like they just gave up on their their presentation, and some guy from the audience decided to walk in. Okay, well, you know, I think I speak on behalf of all gamers that, you know, that's not what we wanted, and you better put out more news about Breath of the Wild 2, bro. Oh my God, what the fuck is this? Imagine he gets out a guitar and he just starts playing like a ballad. Starts singing Two-Headed Boy.
Can we roll the trailer, please?
Roll the trailer, please. Maybe you should have rolled the trailer immediately and then got your shit in order. As opposed to not getting your shit in order and rolling the trailer. Oh my good lord. Good lord! Oh, that's a cool VOD mute. I mean, I'm not... no VOD mute, but like... What is this? It started playing music and then it just stopped. What the fuck are you doing, Konami? Holy shit. Come on! McFly! Come on, McFly! Oh my... What the fuck are you doing? Man, you know, it's times like these that I'm really happy the press showed up to this one.
Are we on it? We're on it?
We're on it?
We're not on it.
We're not on... No. No, you are not in any sense of the term on it. What was that, though?
We're not on it. I'm just going to talk to you instead.
Hi, I'm just gonna do some ASMR instead. 3D spinner, guys. Buy it now from Konami.com.
Good afternoon. I'm the CEO of 4mm Games, creators of Def Jam Rap Star.
Yes, I honestly, I think the Japanese guy from earlier was more of a Def Jam rap star than this guy is.
We've had quite a ride, not just getting the thing going this morning. So how many companies do you guys know that get to work on something this massive from day one of their existence? Not many. We've pretty much broken...
Why does this guy have, like, David Brent energy? How many companies do you guys know, right? That get to be in on the ground floor with all of that kind of stuff? Not many, eh? Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Every rule in the book to make this game. We signed a multi-year partnership with Def Jam. We got our money from not a traditional publisher.
What even game is this? It's Rap Star? Is it like a rhythm game? I guess?
Mobile creative SWAT team in Manhattan to deliver this vision, and they work via web conference with an excellent development team in Texas. And then we work with Konami to do global distribution for this game. But frankly, what makes Def Jam Rap Star a revolutionary product is really how it's integrated into your life, so that every second that you might interact with a game, irrespective of where you are or what you're doing, you can. So think about this for a moment. You're playing a console game, and you're sharing your gameplay instantly over the web with all your friends.
Oh, is this like fucking 2010? Like, guys, the internet. Wow. Guys, you can share a video of you playing a game. Oh, that's revolutionary.
Irrespective of what social
Is that what this is?
Your friends are voting on your performances seconds later on their phones, and you're alerted on your phone that night if you won. Next time you turn on your console, you'll see all the comments they made, whether it's on their laptops or on their phones, right back on your console.
What the fuck? It's like a rap game social media or something? Is there any archive of this? Did this ever come out? Like, what the fuck was this? That sounds hilariously shitty. It sounds like you'd have tons of little white children from all across America trying to be like Kanye or whatever.
I think that's pretty cool.
And recording
It's
themselves.
been done before, and that game is Def Jam Rap Star. It's what we call a constantly connected...
Yeah, Def Jam TikTok. That's what this sounds like. It just sounds like a fucking social media network. Like, literally sounds like TikTok, basically.
...game. So imagine how much virality that will breathe into console games that are otherwise, when you turn off the box, they stop. Someone will become famous with this game. So those of you who know this reference will know.
Well, somebody might become a famous internet meme because of this game, but that's about as far as it'll go.
Tell you that 1 million points in expert mode will make you famous, but it's an ironic joke. 1 million views on one of your video performances on DefJamRapstar.com makes you a rapper.
Oh man, does this game exist? I need to look into this. This sounds hilarious.
There's no joke in it. Traditional game companies don't make experiences like this. Web companies might, but game companies don't. So we don't get why. So that's really why I genuinely need to thank our partners on this product. So it's not just a throwaway thank you like you normally would get in a speech. So those thanks are really going out first and foremost to Konami. So, you know, why are we working with
Again, imagine you come here for Castlevania news and you get this fucking... this oi gov trying to tell you about becoming the next, like, fucking... become the next Tupac, young fucking children. Buy our game.
Time than now than to do something radically new with our man here, Mr. Russell Simmons.
Thank you. Oh. There he is, John Def Jam himself. So I'm sure he has much fun stuff to say. What is there's? Come on. Good lord. Good lord, play the video. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Chat. Motherfucker.
Who really, you know, didn't just love.
Okay, skip the thing. And play the thing. Okay, great. Good. Def Jam. 20 minutes spent on fucking Def Jam. Very cool. A hush fell upon the room. After they were told to laugh by, like, cue cards. Or told to applaud. A hush fell on the room. Okay, what is this? What epic gamer game is this? What the fuck? Guys, it's Silent Hill 5! 12, whatever. In this game, you play as an angry lucha libre wrestler going against the mafia to avenge his dead octopus wife. I don't know. What the fuck is this? This is like a boxing game or some shit? Oh dear, they've got juggalos. No, we need to... Oh god. Alright, we're gonna mute just in case, but what the fuck? So this is just a wrestling game, alright. This is a wrestling game with juggalos. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Rainbow Dash Juggalo looking ass. Lucha Libre Heroes del Ring. Okay, this did not come out, come on! I have never heard of this before. This could not have actually released.
What a great crowd.
Oh, of course, they have to bring these fucking jabronis on stage. Of course. Name my band, B.
This is not wrestling, it's lucha libre.
They've grabbed all of the Kokiri emeralds to open the Temple of Time, guys.
To be here, Konami's press conference. My name is Federico Beyer, first party liaison and director for Slang. The 2010 E3 Expo is a show of firsts.
Yeah, in many ways.
For us at Slang, this E3 is our first as a publisher. With the help of Televisa, we are excited to show off our first...
Apparently the game actually came out. I don't know. It's not just any wrestling game, it's a bad wrestling game. Yes, it came out. It must not have been great, because I have never heard of that shit.
Several electrifying intellectual properties based on Hispanic pop culture. Lucha Libre AAA Héroes del Ring. You may have noticed that our booth has a huge ring in it. Some of you may have even seen the purpose of it. We're introducing you to the sport of lucha by hosting several real matches each day at the show.
Are they really doing this?
The cover athlete for our first game. Thursday, June 17th at 1:30 at the School B.
Are they gonna have a fight on stage? We got like beefcake happening now.
Tomorrow's championship battle. And now, well, as you may notice, I have.
I love that there's the skeleton from the Pumpkin Hill rap.
And we'll pace in a way in. So, el magnífico, el guapo, the chosen one, el elegido.
Uh-huh. Look at that! 63 inches! You fucking manlets! You fucking girllets! So they're just waiting this guy?
290 pounds.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? Chat, people came to this conference hoping they'd hear about Contra. And look at what they got. Look at what they fucking got. And awkwardly transition to something else.
Pretending to help people in need.
So this is a Saw game, okay. This is the closest you're getting to Silent Hill, everybody.
Steal pharmaceuticals and you sell them on the street. Your legs are attached to an elevator.
These like Sims 2 graphics.
To the ceiling. Balance the numbers using as few moves as possible. If you fail, the elevator will fall.
I kind of forgot the Saw game exists. Okay, so then we have to hear about the Saw game for 25 minutes from this fucking asshole that looks like your dad.
The traps, or tests,
this looks like a mugshot,
as Jigsaw calls them, are built on two primary pieces.
He looks like Chandler got bloated.
A twist on everyday machinery designed to test a subject, coupled with an easy to understand but difficult to master minigame. The traps are not just a game mechanic. They also serve to expand on the story and often have an ironic reference to the character's flaws that have led them to this state where they are being tested by Jigsaw.
Very ironic.
The player must free these test subjects from their traps to proceed in the game.
You know, it's so here he comes. Here he comes. Okay, it's so great that we can skip ahead in this fucking game, or this fucking conference, because, like, who gives a shit?
Franchise of all time. Saw 2 Flesh and Blood will be released this Halloween for
Wait, this was a second Saw They made multiple of these fucking
PlayStation
things?
3 and Xbox 360, and there's a playable demo in the Konami booth. And now for our next presentation.
Tainted Elon Musk. I need me that Saw lore. That's right, chat member. Here he comes. Here he is. It's your boy.
Hi.
Hello. Oh my god. I love this, how he steps out on stage, because he's pointing to the screen and he's like, guys, 99 Nights 2, and it's like, yeah, the first 99 Nights wasn't good. What? People aren't gonna just like see the title card and be like, oh my god! But hi.
My name is Tak Fuji. I'm a lead producer in the 99 Nights 2.
Yeah, that's the game.
We are very excited about our upcoming release on June 29th, which is 3 weeks away.
Gay.
There have been many improvements since the last release in the 99 Nights in 2006. And I'd like to talk about a couple things about, well, it's going to be millions of the new features, but I have a limited time, so I will focus on these 3 new aspects of the game now.
This is truly, this guy's appearance at this presentation is the best thing about 99 Nights 2, from what I understand. I don't even know what fucking genre those games are. I think they're like a hack and slash or something. It's like, I think they're also like a Dynasty Warriors type thing, but yeah, not exactly memorable games except for this presentation.
The first one.
And this guy's really trying his best to sell this shit.
Top mode. You can compete in the online leaderboards and battle with armies of the more than 1 million troops. 1
million troops. There it is. He said the thing.
Million troops.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Wow.
1 million troops. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
And also you'll see that the difficulty levels will be changed on a 2 players mode and making even harder.
Even harder. This is great. This is just wonderful. I wonder if this guy knows that this game fucking blows and he's just trying to have fun, or if he's like really, he's like passionate about the game and it's like he really believes that. I don't know. I can't tell, but I do love his fucking haircut.
And all new gameplay will be waiting, so please check out the co-op mode in our booth after the press conference. It's available. Okay, number 2, graphics. With the new engines, this game have enough power to display hundreds of the enemies on the screen in one shot. You will find many other games. Whoa. You will find
Whoa, 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 whoa,
many
whoa,
more
whoa.
enemies surrounding you compared to the other hack and slash titles. This is not originally hack and slash anymore. This is an extreme.
Oh!
Extreme hack and slash title. Not funny.
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
Number 3, gameplay enhancement.
We have made the game more gooderer. It's better than the last game. Please buy. It is better than the game that you bought before that wasn't good, but this one's good. Buy it.
The game also requires you to be very tactical.
Oh.
If you just continue to press the same button like X, 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 and Y, 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 and X, X, and Y, Y, Y again.
I can see it, like, I can see the memes forming. I can see how it became so legendary. Like, I'm just imagining seeing this for the first time, and it's beautiful.
You'll be sucked.
You will not be fucked, you will be sucked.
Right. So with increasing the difficulty and advanced levels, you are trying to find the right path to complete them all. And all the stages, you have different sets of the armies and the formations. And you really need to think how they form and attack you, and must find where and how they come to you. Otherwise, all the enemies will be continuing to spawn, and you will be have the endless fighting, which is the main factor in the fun.
Okay, I know that that's a great pause frame. I know that this sounds bad, but this guy talking right now kind of sounds like the back of one of those like bootleg toys that Ashens would talk about, like the Batman Superman fight game Osama or whatever. What was that? What was that one game? I don't remember, but yeah. Listen, I promise I'm not racist. I'm
part of the game. But you won't be finishing the single stage, even you won't finishing the single level. So just be smart to finish it.
Just be smart.
Okay. Each boss has a different.
Listen, if you didn't like the first game, you're just stupid.
Weakness point as well. So be tactical, be smart to finish it.
I love that this like presentation has turned into a walkthrough for this game that isn't out yet. Yeah, the bosses have multiple weak points. Shoot them until they're dead. I don't know. Fuck.
Okay. Now I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the Konami booth, and please checking out the latest 99 Nights 2. It will be available in June 29th on Xbox 360. Now, let's check the latest trailer of the 99 Nights.
Oh, let's see this fantastic game. Rock and roll!
Rated M for mature. For 92 days, our world has crumbled. The rise of darkness has engulfed us all. Among the remains of our people, and in the shroud of impenetrable darkness, wait. A thief.
Yeah, so this is just... What is with these fucking press conferences fucking showing off these games that just look like a bootleg Dynasty Warriors and expecting us to be impressed by them? Guys, there's a million low poly models. Isn't that amazing?
Magni, a guardian, Sassy, an assassin, Len, a queen, Sephia, and a warrior, Galen. Tonight,
we're like Gaylord. Oh, the bitrate. Oh, welcome to bitrate, fuckers, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot tell a single part of what's happening. I don't know if this is just the re-upload of this, or maybe if it looked this bad to begin with. Like, when this trailer went up, I wonder if, like, people were watching this E3, and this was the fucking quality of the image they were being shown. Because I can't imagine it looked better back in 2010.
Challenge the epic armies of the Lord of the Night. Unleash devastating attacks.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know. It just kind of looks like a shitty Devil May Cry or something. I don't know. know if this is really all that exciting.
Incredible combos and spells.
Oh, yeah.
Face the darkness and fight to endure the night. 99 Nights 2.
This looks like a billion other games. 1 million other games.
And now, for the next presentation.
People say this is pretty much what it looked like on the Xbox 360. Yeah, I believe it.
Afternoon, everybody. How you doing?
Hello.
Wonderful. Our next title may come as a surprise to many of you in the audience, but we are proud to announce the first ever.
What the fuck name is this? Niaze? Is that a name? Are you sure you didn't just smash your head into your keyboard?
Ultimatius game for the United States. Ultimatius Excellent. Ultimatius Excellent is an Xbox 360 exclusive title that will bring back Konami shooters in a big way. Borrowing from the...
I love this period when Konami and other like Japanese devs were trying to make the Xbox 360 happen in Japan. And they were like, here's an Xbox 360 exclusive weeaboo shooter game that everybody who would play it probably owns a PS3, but we're gonna fucking put this on the 360 and never release it on anything else. That happened multiple times. There were a number of like bizarrely Xbox 360 exclusive Japanese games. One of them, of course, is Beautiful Katamari, probably the least played Katamari in existence, including the iPhone one. Because, like, they just locked it onto a fucking Xbox.
Hardcore side-scrolling action of Gradius, and the tongue-in-cheek fun of the Parodius series. Ultimatius Excellent is designed to appeal to both the hardcore shoot-'em-up crowd, as well as players new to the genre. Save the universe with 9 lovely characters in Ultimatius Excellent. You'll be able to experience classic Gradius-style gameplay with a stunning update, and challenge 2D side-scrolling shoot-'em-up gameplay like never before.
What the fuck is this conference, chat? Because it's like, we start the conference, and we've got fucking, like, Glee karaoke, and then a Def Jam game, and now we're 35 minutes in, and it's like they buried all of their Konami weeaboo shit in the middle, and they're like, okay, we're gonna get them in with the Western shit, the Glee video game, but then we're gonna keep, they're gonna come for that, they're gonna stay for Ultimatius Excellent.
Indulge in brilliant environments and art rendered in high definition, carefully overseen by famed Japanese manga artist Mine Yoshizaki. The sites are complemented by a slamming Konami soundtrack.
Slamming!
Join up to 3 players over Xbox Live or on the same console as well.
Oh man, this soundtrack really do be bussin' though.
Also team up with a friend or two in multiplayer to help obtain hard-to-get items. The title features a jam-packed gallery mode with unlockable goodies and loads of exclusive downloadable content.
Oh, dude, goodies? Fuck, sign me up. Somebody in chat has a good question. Why are people dressed so formally at a gaming event? Funny you should ask that, because one of the people that I saw complaining about the current E3 and what happened this year, they were complaining that Eiji Onuma was like not dressed formally enough or something when he talked about Zelda. It was very odd, but yeah, we'll probably get to that.
Be available through Xbox Live. People thought Konami would never do it, but this year, we want to give the Konami fans what they've been waiting for. Deeply anchored with the roots of Gradius and Parodius, an import shooter has never been this challenging.
Okay, show us the fucking game. And it's a weeaboo game. Okay, I kind of expected. Jump ahead. What is... Do they even show gameplay? No, it's just waifu game trailer. That's... What? They don't even show gameplay. Guys, this game has anime girls. What other game do you know of that has anime girls? One of them has an eye patch. We saw you, Katawa Shoujo people. We're coming for you. And you're coming for them. Right, so... Yeah, sure. Yeah, continue.
It is my pleasure to introduce you all to a very exciting project. Adrenaline Misfits is one of Konami's first Microsoft Kinect titles. Our focus was on the family, as well as maximizing the functionality of the Kinect. The result? A game that
A
families
Connect game now, chat.
and
The hits keep coming, honestly.
enjoy together with the ability to not just play the game.
You know, I keep having to say this, but just imagine you're here hoping for fucking Metal Gear news. This was before they started detailing MGS 4, or 5, rather. This was 2010. 4 came out like 2 years before that. S2010 was the year with Peace Walker. Do they talk about Peace Walker at all in this, or was that earlier? I don't know, but maybe you weren't waiting for Metal Gear news, but you were waiting for, like, Castlevania news or something. And instead you get Kinect games, waifu shooters, and Def Jam.
But to
Go
be in
fuck
the game
yourself. And
experience
Glee.
it. The development team and I love to surf and snowboard, so this was a project we were excited and inspired to work on. We hope that you will feel our passion in what you see and play today.
That does look like the Shadow the Hedgehog
Talk
logo,
about
you're
3
right.
distinct characteristics that make Adrenaline Misfits unique.
1, the controls don't work. 2, the controls are fucking shit. And 3, the controls make you want to die.
The first, intuitive gameplay. Anyone of any age can play
You
this
intuitively know to turn the game off.
game. No need to memorize button combinations or
Oh
look down at your
god,
controller.
not this again.
Anything you do in front of the Kinect.
You don't want to have to memorize button combinations. That's too complicated. Instead, you get to memorize what place your body needs to be for the fucking sensors to actually pick you up.
Translated through your Xbox 360 avatar or custom Adrenaline Misfits avatar on screen. Move your feet, arms, hands, and legs. And
Preebly, even.
Adrenaline Misfits allows you to feel like you're in the game.
Alright, get on with it.
Power-ups and competitions, you'll certainly...
Okay, we get it. It's a fucking snowboarding game or whatever.
Experience the thrill.
Oh, yeah.
Groundbreaking action game. Introduced.
It's like Sonic Riders, but worse.
Adrenaline Misfits. Exclusively on Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Feel
Gamers.
Become the game with full body motion control.
We're gonna convert your children to furries. Yeah.
Become amazing characters. Experience unreal environments.
In the sense that they don't look real at all.
Race, flip, and soar with
I don't know why chat's talking about Crash Bandicoot, but some of these character models actually do look a bit like Crash Bandicoot.
trick combos and more than 60 boards. No controllers means anyone can play.
Yeah, anybody who's not physically disabled in some way. Yeah, anyone. Yeah, anyone.
Cheer, the faster you'll go.
Anyone who's not black. You remember that. The fucking Kinect can't pick you up if you're, like, darker skinned. So if you're black and you want to play this Adrenaline Misfits game, you're probably shit out of luck. So very cool, Microsoft. Thank you. And Konami.
Experience the rush on Xbox 360.
I'm hyped.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome for our time. Who's next? Oh, I think this is the one. I think this is the one. Maybe this isn't the one, but it's Dance Masters. Working title.
Hi everyone, my name is Naoki Maeda, and I'm the producer for Dance Dance Revolution and Dance Masters.
This man fucks. Like, this is the new casting for Drake and Josh ever since we learned what Drake Bell's been up to. Josh, his face looks like it's, like, smeared, and he just looks... I don't know, he's just happy to be there.
And this is Thomas Nagano, who is working with me on this project. Today we prepared an exciting announcement for you all.
Oh, come on now.
You
Let's get on with the announcement.
Konami is talking dancing to a full new level.
So
oh,
wait,
dear.
You're telling me that it's going to be Dance Dance Evolution?
Dance Dance Evolution? No. We would be using a mat animal. We will dance with absolutely no controllers. No longer tied down.
No longer tied down.
Body freely.
You can move your body freely. No longer tied down. That's right. How many of you have heard Vinny say that and you didn't know where it comes from? Now you know.
Let us show you.
You gotta hear it again.
Absolutely no controllers. no longer tied down. Now you can move your body freely.
Move your body freely.
I'll show you. Tommy and I'm still a beginner in dancing, but because we played this game, we can kind of dance now.
Nah, I don't think so.
We can kind of dance now. I just love his, like, you could see him at like a jazz club talking about like skibbity bip bop daddy-o or something. Like,
There's nothing we can show everybody.
I know. But even though it's embarrassing, let's dance to the demo gameplay footage and show them all.
All right, now. Okay.
Show them all.
There's a show, then explain. So we're gonna try this out, but don't expect us to be great.
Come on, let's dance.
I don't know, guys. Don't blame yourselves if the Kinect can't fucking handle your moves. You know, it sucks when Microsoft forces us to watch 20 minutes of Car Game 5 where the sand looks slightly more like sand than the last car game. But man, back in the day when they would... I guess they still do the fucking dance parties, because every year there's a new Just Cause, or not Just Cause, Just Dance. They stopped making Just Cause after the fourth one crashed and burned, but yeah. If every gaming E3 conference just had a nice old long dance party, if we could get like George R.R. Martin and Hidetaka Miyazaki to like dance on stage, you know, do some fucking grooving, that would really make the event, honestly.
Right there.
So these green silhouettes is where I pose, right, Naoki?
Yeah.
And these streaming arrows, I glide my hands along it, right?
Yes, of course.
Someone in chat says this is the disco minigame, and I can only assume you mean from Yakuza 0, because this kinda does actually look like a weird, like, motion control, like, version of the the Yakuza 0 dancing minigame.
Oh, Bella Hat!
Oh, man. So is this basically Just Dance, but, like, before Just Dance? How many games were there at like the exact same time when the Kinect came out that were like, oh, we gotta get in on fucking pointing at certain areas with your fucking flailing limbs or whatever, and that's dancing. We gotta get in on the dance craze. How many fucking games?
So I see these ripples on screen.
I'm amazed that Just Dance even still exists after all these years. When, like, the Kinect was like 10 years ago, and yet somehow... How do they even play it? It's coming to the fucking Switch. How the fuck are you playing Just Dance on a Switch? I don't get it, but...
That's where I put my hands and feet, right?
Yeah. God, these fucking jabronis just out here, like, shaking their fucking booties. Hi, cuties.
What else can there be, Naoki?
Oh, and in Dance Masters, you can dance to music from a variety of genres. Of course, popular dance include, but there are also Latin, African, hip-hop.
Okay, I understand you're filled with enthusiasm or fake enthusiasm for your game, but like, come on, man. You already basically have a translator out here. Why can't he just do the rest of the job? I don't know. I'm not gonna complain because this guy is the life of this conference, frankly. Him and Tak Fuji are the best parts of this fucking conference, but still, him trying so hard to just be like intelligible in English at all is frankly it's charming. It's like it shows some real dedication, honestly, but you know it's also a little bit hard to understand what's happening.
Pop, R&B, Eurobeat, and trance, and many songs to dance to.
He sounds high. Damn, my boy's caked. I don't think he's caked. I don't think he bussin'. I think he just Japanese. can't speak English very well. Which again, you know, props to him for trying. It's just that it's a little hard to understand. Is all.
They can really master their dance moves, unlike us.
Of course, you can become the ultimate dance master.
Am I able to use a Kinect? Does the claw work? No. I mean, I've never tried, but I'm fairly certain that it wouldn't. I have trouble being picked up even with, like, the PSVR or whatever. But yeah, no, usually... Again, if it has problems with with people who are dark-skinned, then it's probably going to have trouble with, like, a carbon fiber black hook hand. I can't even blame it that much for that, but I can say that, yeah, personally, I'm glad that the motion control fad is over, because they sure as fuck did not take into account anybody who might not have been able to move their body previously. Okay, now he's speaking now he's just given up on trying to speak English, okay. It's for the best. Dance Masters.
We are always trying to incorporate
I was gonna say black skin, I didn't say blacks. Come on.
evolution and revolution in our game. And it is important to provide content that is exciting and sensational to all our fans. And that first game with its ultimate in evolution.
I just wonder what this game turned into. There's actually a video on there's a video on YouTube about where are they now for this conference and what happened to everybody, because apparently Tak Fuji had like a cancer battle and he won. He was successful. He lives to XXX and the YYY another day. But yeah, I do wonder whatever happened to this game. Is there anything else from this? Oh, we got the fucking Glee presentation. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who says white people, yada yada, etc., etc. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, they did have Silent Hill. Oh, they were here to announce one of the bad Silent Hills.
We want to share more about the next Silent Hill with all of you. And I'll let Brian give you
None of us want to hear about it.
Make the next Silent Hill unlike all others before it, while pushing the envelope of what Silent Hill has been known for.
So here's Incel Elijah Wood and Tony Stark during his alcoholic years.
Silent Hill has helped shape what horror games are meant to be. So we're borrowing influences from what the successfully executed in the past. The disturbing creatures, the mind-boggling and mind-bending.
I love this man like looming over him in the background. He's like literally like breathing down his neck.
Psychology, the transport.
He looks so intense too. He looks like he wants to fucking murder this man.
Players to an alternative nightmare world. And in the process, we're evolving our core combat in a logical direction, as opposed to just increasing it as we did in Homecoming, or removing it altogether as in Shattered Memories. But most importantly, we're staying true to the key elements of terror and that feeling of helplessness and dread that drench you in this atmospheric experience that is Silent Hill. So now, we're proud to present a glimpse of what's to come for the next Silent Hill, coming to Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 in 2011.
This guy looks like fucking Henry Rollins. So this is one of the shitty Silent Hills. Let's see what this trailer was like. That's a good trailer so far for a Silent Hill game, I guess. Was this Downpour, I would assume, from all this? Yeah. Downpour that was the one, I think that's like basically the last Silent Hill game so far, and that was the one, wasn't it that one? I think that was the one, and that one was like horribly broken when it came out because Konami rushed it. And then they, like, eventually kind of fixed it, but there's still a lot of problems with it. I don't know. I've heard it's not that terrible, but a lot of people still don't like it. Realistic animations.
Just where were you planning on going? This whole thing's turned into a friggin' mess.
Watch your language, young lady. Yeah, you know, on second thought, I think it's better that they're now trying to advertise the new Silent Hill with some weird fucking, like, ARG campaign and a fake indie game studio or whatever, compared to this.
First-time visitor, huh?
Yeah, I'm not the only one who notices the animation. It just doesn't look right. It looks weird and janky and like very robotic. This looks like an FMV from the Dreamcast. Someone says that guy looming was scarier than this. Yeah, that really did set the tone, the dread, the tension. It was perfect. You know, it's always such a delicate balance that they walk when people are like, oh, we want to see gameplay for your game, and then they show kinda gameplay, but it starts to go on for too long, and you're like, okay, it's Silent Hill, we get it, we know what Silent Hill is. And now he's got the flashlight, and it's like, good God, get on with it.
Something a lot less risky.
Wow. Scary. The scariest thing about this right now is the fucking bitrate. Okay, alright, so that's Silent Hill. I want to skip ahead to see this. We're probably almost done with the Konami one, but I want to see them try to sell this, one of the shittier Castlevania games. This is the one they made that was like fucking, this is like a weird timed online multiplayer game that's like co-op, where you try to take on a castle, and if you try to play it single player, it's basically just really obnoxious and terrible. Harmony of Despair.
You too shall be my puppet.
'Cause HD, guys. I love that this is like a PowerPoint presentation of this trailer. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you were, oh, there's Koji, there he is.
New 2D classic video game. もうマイクロソフトよりですね、サバームアーケードとのタイトルとして。
Why does he get a translator, but the other guys had to fucking suffer through trying to speak English? Good God. Based Igarashi. Yeah, so, you know, that's Konami, and they, they were.
The player will give you a short.
Oh, this was also the one where they showed off the fucking terrible Castlevania game. All right, well, yeah, that's Konami. We're good on that. Let's move along, and let me just giant enemy crab. Let me just take us back. What we do here is go back. No, for fuck's sakes. All right, here we go. Here we go, chat. So this is the part of the stream where we just get we frankly just get lazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. We just frankly get lazy at this part of the stream, and we just watch some Chromcat videos. So some of the E3 supercuts from the last couple years. Where was the one? Was it okay? Yeah. Well, this one's not Chromcat. This one's from Big Mooney 06. Big Mooney. This is from 2014, and I feel like I remember 2014 E3 fairly well. This is the Cringe compilation. This is going in my Cringe compilation. Yeah! Ah! Okay. So all credit to this guy. I think he's like a Hitman YouTuber, actually. So, you know, go check out his... I think he's the one that killed everybody in Paris or whatever. He like killed the entire map in one of the Hitman games. It was pretty cool.
This year, it will do so first,
I think that was him.
bigger, and better than on any other platform.
What?
Hulk Smash is right.
What? Why was there a Hulk Smash? What the fuck was that? Okay, this is probably a game that didn't come out because I've never heard of this.
Is going to be amazing. It is exciting. It is terrifying.
Okay, hang on. Hold the fucking fort. Hold on. We need to just watch a compilation of this horrible. So this was, this isn't all the E3s she did. This is Aisha Tyler. And I guess she's like a comedian or something. I think she hosts Whose Line Is It Anyway, but she is a fucking terrible E3 host. And I don't know if we can blame her for that or if it was because she was hired by Ubisoft. So I'm inclined to blame Ubisoft more than her. But yeah.
It's good to have you back. You know, we were in rehearsal. You know how excited I am about this press conference. You guys are going to lose it. This is going to be awesome. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
Oh God.
I know! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ubisoft's E3 215, that's not a year, 2015 press conference. We believe here back makes games better. Even if you have to dig through ear-burning NSFW, guys, that's a word, Reddit thread to get it.
It's not a word, though. It's an abbreviation.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
All the gamers, fans, and journalists tuned in online from all over the world.
Why is Alan Moore here? What the fuck?
All right.
Who let Lemmy on the stage? What's going on?
How are you guys doing?
First of all, I'd just like to say that these mics are fucking dumb. And I feel like an idiot wearing it.
Guys, we're making this South Park game, so we get to swear, because that's hip and edgy and cool.
Don't act like you don't wear those during sex every single night, my friend.
Look at this.
Look at you. You guys look great. Come on.
Thank you.
You look like you're going to take my order. I want french fries. Supersize it.
Okay,
Joy
we don't know what to
designing.
do with our hands.
Pockets. Or inside your pants.
Right.
I look insanely hot.
God.
A guy from your era probably has rickets or something I can catch, but you look amazing.
This is like Jimmy Kimmel, like, trying to hang out with the plebs in the audience, except this guy's just a plant. He's, like, there to promote their fucking costume you could buy for, like, Assassin's Creed 12 or whatever, but...
We should come up with a meme really quickly for the show. Right now, I'm pitching...
We need to come up with a meme, guys!
The Christmas lights on during the apocalypse, but there's got to be... And just Captain Picard, like, screaming that out. Do you have a meme you want to pitch? Guys with rickets are super hot?
Well, if you're talking Picard, it will be engage.
Okay, good.
I think the meme is you presenting
that
this.
together. All right.
Funny meme. Now that's a good meme right there.
Dude.
So this is, okay, I think this is when it starts to get kind of uncomfortable. I don't know if these are all clips from different E3s, but she did a few years she did the Ubisoft thing. And there's a period in this video, I've seen this specific video before, there's a period where she starts to like get kind of like uncomfortable. Like, I don't know what went on behind the scenes. Maybe somebody got like handsy or something, but she starts to get a little bit like clearly she doesn't really want to be there. And I think this might be...
Dude, you're a cat riding a fire-breathing unicorn. What are you, a robot?
Epic! Epic!
Stage, Ryan Barner, game director on The Division. Give it up for Ryan. Bernard. Say your last name right. Bernard.
Hi,
Bernard.
Lisa.
Hi, it's good to see you.
is going to be amazing. It is exciting, it is terrifying, it's uplifting, it's even gonna get a little sweaty, it's hella fucking smoky. Apparently it's 420 in this bitch.
Oh, good lord. Gamers, are you rising up yet? Cause we know the memes, gamers. We're hip. We're hip.
Everybody clapping is in the back of the theater because they were late. It's a gamer's dream come true to see your voice coming out of your screen and then get to roll over yourself in a dump truck. Or hug yourself, or teabag yourself, whatever you're into. But no matter how bad you are.
Every second I spend playing Assassin's Creed 4 now, I'm going to be thinking about this. I'm gonna be sitting there fucking taking down other enemy pirate ships and just being giant enemy crabs and just being like, oh man, I bought this game for Aisha Tyler. That's who I bought this for.
At it. The fact is that dancing makes people happy. And frankly, I can't think of a place that needs dancing more than a post-pandemic New York City where millions of people have died from a virulent contagion. Just bleed. Bleeding from all your orifices makes you want to jump up and shake it. It is also like Footloose. Oh.
They were talking about The Division, I think. It's just funny how The Division, as a video game itself, has just not aged well. There's gonna be a lot of people who are probably like, gee, where's The Division 3? When's that happening? Is it 3? Are they up to like 6 at this point? I don't know, it's Ubisoft. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a new Division for a couple of years.
You know, bleeding from your eyeballs. Now, last year... Hey, Julian.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
Just I'm gonna hug you.
Oh.
I'm a hugger, yes. All right.
Hi, Charlie.
Now I gotta hug everybody. If I hug one guy and I don't hug you, I'm gonna hear about it later. So here we go, yeah.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
So here we go, yeah, hug, yeah, it's awesome, great, yeah. This is where she starts to get, like, a bit uncomfortable. I don't know what happened. Again, I don't even blame this lady. I'm sure, from what I've seen, she's not even unfunny. She's fine, but I think E3, Ubisoft at E3 just gave her some fucking hella fucking smoky lines to say, and she did the best she could.
He's incredibly muscular.
Wait.
He is, look at him. Okay, wiry.
Fitness is boring. I know. I'm sorry.
You beat yourself.
Oh.
Well done.
I'm already in a better shape than this morning.
You know, we just saw them doing the dance party on stage at the Konami E3. This is like the spiritual successor to that.
Impressive, Charlie.
In your face, Charlie from the past.
That was super fun. That was great to watch.
Thank you.
And a little weird, but mostly fun. We're going to engage in some good old-fashioned stereotyping, pitting a couple of Ubisoft employees against each other. The U.S. against the France. That's what they called it. La France. So
this is like if Activision decided to hire Jamie Kennedy multiple years in a row. Like, she's not quite as bad as Jamie Kennedy, but she's not good. Yeah, I don't know. Not the best.
He's American as light beer, deep-fried Oreos, and catfish noodling. What's that? Everybody give it up for Gary from Ubisoft San Francisco. On the blue team, we have l'esprit de France.
Oh, don't do the accent. Don't do the fucking accent.
He loves leisurely 3-hour coffee breaks, making fun of American tourists, and playing football with his feet. Et bonjour. Welcome, bienvenue.
I'd love one of the American people on this team fighting against France is oh god, what's his name? Fucking the Empress Teresa guy, Norman Bouton. Just comes out here. He hates France. He thinks they're snobby and they don't have chipmunks. Please welcome
from Ubisoft Paris. You ever been so excited that like you're laughing and you're kind of crying at the same time? That was fucking awesome. Is everybody all right? Because I could use a couple of hugs.
Is she okay? I don't know if this is the clip, but I remember there was one year when she came out and she tried to like make everybody like cry with her. Like she told some sort of sad story and she was like crying on stage, and it was just the most unbearably awkward fucking thing since that one knitting girl at AGDQ.
I did so many dirty deeds to Alice in Chains when I was a kid. And also the other day. All right.
Oh, that
Yes.
I think that was the year of Girlwood. I remember that.
And there goes my fall. Now, another icon. I got a different mic. The last one was going in and out. Hopefully this one works. If it doesn't, I'll just start screaming at you. Nothing more fun than a giant black lady screaming at you. Especially in bed.
Okay, that's true.
Hashtag Nagasaki farts. Absolutely. And you're welcome, internet. Now, and
Good God. Is this like the second year? Did she get worse?
been really vocal. And I know, I'm a giantess. I'm literally like two people put into one. I know. It's you're feeling LeBron James for me. It's okay. I understand. Hi.
Hi, Aisha. Hello, E3.
How are you?
Hi.
Well, good to
Another
see you.
one.
I know. It's me. They're all normal sized. I am a mutant.
I was gonna say she'd be an excellent casting for Storm.
Welcome.
With that haircut and everything.
Wow. Let's play a game entitled Let's Count How Many Times Aisha Gets Girlwood during this presentation.
Oh, shut up.
Well, I think if anybody here needed a reminder why Just Dance is the #1 dance game brand in the world, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it.
There you have it.
And the hot girls.
Florida.
The hot girls. Even the girls were looking at the hot girls. You know, we're a little bit gay, all of us. I have to say,
What the fuck is happening?
shooters, and I have no idea what was just happening in the game.
Fatality.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that's Aisha Tyler at E3, and not the best. Not the
It's
best.
uplifting. It's even going to get a little sweaty.
Oh.
It's hella fucking smoky. Apparently it's 420 in this bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody clapping is in the back of the theater because they were late.
Oh, is this Magica or whatever? I think I remember that.
Hi, I'm Oddsock, and what makes me different to Sapboy? Well, for starters, I can wall jump. Yes, I can, guys, I can.
I believe it. Although I'm starting to not believe it.
Keep attention going, guys, keep attention.
Okay, how hard is it to wall jump, honestly? Like, I can't imagine this is exactly like Super Metroid, like, wall jump tech. This is probably just hit the wall and press X. Why are you having trouble with this? Did they hire Dean Takahashi to play their fucking Sackboy game?
Of all the thousands of letters we received, there was something kind of special and odd about this next one.
That's small and launch himself off and sweep and fly off.
Good job. Good job. Women.
It will be coming exclusively to both PS4
Yeah,
and
Jesus, this is E3. How do they not have better sound? Good God.
the relationship with our good friend.
Again, say what you will about this year's E3. It might have been shit, but at least there was, like, minimal technical difficulties. There was, like, one thing where they started a show a little bit early or something, and then they had to, like, restart it. But, man, a couple fucking years ago, they just had, like, sound problems out the ass.
Looks like it's time to get to work, Sally. Maybe start with a little shave. Sally, Tim, Sally, Tim, Sally, Tim.
Oh, God.
After watching the likes of Brobocop and Bronan, the Brobarian, and Broforce, I can't help but bro out all of our PlayStation names. We got Andrew Brohouse, Scott Brody, Bro Hey Bro.
Yeah, okay, you know what? On second thought, just fucking bring the music back. Just drown them out.
Yeah, right? Okay. I'll move it along.
You know what? This is a time when the Picard epic double facepalm is relevant.
When the game releases, every player...
Oh, it's everybody's favorite game.
...pad and plays is going to help us discover a little bit more. And I can't wait.
Oh dear, I do feel sorry for Sean Murray a little bit, being forced to like sell this game as like the biggest fucking thing in the world when he had a dev team of like 10 people or something. That's basically what happened. They brought him on board and they were like, well, you better hype this game up. What's that? You physically cannot add all these features you're telling us you... sorry man, you better tell them that you can.
This is my excited face. Look at how excited I am.
Who's this epic man?
Now
Oh god.
my pumpinator to blast these spikes and let us all through. There we go. Oh.
Good god.
Sorry, Toggle.
What's great is like it's Little Big Planet. It's not exactly fucking DMC 5. It's not exactly SMT 3 in terms of complexity. It's Little Big Planet. I can't believe they couldn't play this slightly better. They have the perfect setup here to get those bubbles that are up there, and they just keep fucking dying. Are you kidding me?
That wasn't meant to happen.
Right, let's both go through together.
This time, guys, this time.
Blow through.
1, 2, 3. Hey!
It's a gamer's dream come true to see your voice coming out of your screen and then get to...
Shut up, Aisha.
No matter how bad you are at it, the fact is that dancing makes people happy. And frankly, I can't think of a place that needs dancing more than a post-pandemic New York City.
Shut up, Aisha. Oh god.
Bleeding from your eyeballs. Now, last year...
3 weeks after the...
Oh god, this man looks like he's going to fucking... This man looks like he's giving his demands and threatens to nuke the White House in 48 hours. Motherfucking...
After the release of the virus, you are activated to uncover the conspiracy behind the pandemic and ultimately to take back New York.
Hey. Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
I guess I'm gonna hug you. I'm a hugger, yes.
Go away.
Alright, fancy pants.
Oh dear. I can't believe people still want a new Fable game. People are like excited for the next Fable, and it's like, wow, that's a series where 1 out of 3 games was good. Why do we want a new one? Good lord. I don't even know if that was Fable, but I just saw it and I was like, Jesus Christ, people really want a Fable 4.
Everybody. If I hug one guy and I don't hug
Did they even release that one shitty Fable game that was like fucking Tactics or whatever? It was like a top-down thing. I remember that at one of these E3s, and it looked like garbage.
I'm gonna hear about it later. So here we go. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's awesome. He's
Hi, everybody.
incredibly muscular.
Wait.
He is. Look at him. Okay.
Shut up, Aisha. Oh my god, this half of the fucking cringe at E3 2014 was Aisha. Alright, let's do 2016. Again, big shout-outs to is it Crowbcat or Crowbee? I always hear Crowbcat, but yeah. Shout-outs to your boy. Oh god. I love it when that happens. Go away.
Welcome back to the
Todd Pog. Get your emotes ready here.
Welcome back to the Bethesda E3 showcase. Hashtag BE3.
Have you seen Todd?
Help! Let me out! They won't let me stop making Skyrim! Help! Help!
Some people try teleporting.
I've been trying to make Elder Scrolls 6 for 10 years!
Try stationary. What'd you guys go with?
Are you recycling the questions?
Sorry?
Are you recycling the questions?
That's right. We've been really impressed by Watch Dogs ever since Ubisoft first showed the game right here back in 2012. I think you were...
Yeah, I sure do remember the E3 showing of Watch Dogs. Yeah, everybody remembers that.
All of this takes place in the largest action-adventure open world Ubisoft has ever done.
I mean, you guys make a new largest open world every 5 years. Or every year. Come on.
And I know a bunch of you were thinking...
Oh, I remember the EA supervillain guy. Guys, do you remember the supervillain guy? I don't even know if he still works for EA or what his deal is, but they kept bringing this guy out, and every year it was like, yeah, you literally look like a James Bond villain. Can you can you at least pretend to be less evil? Maybe like club some baby seals while you're on stage. You know, really project that good guy persona.
I'm proud to announce that we work with our partners at Activision. We're going to bring back the original Crash on PlayStation 4 this October in Skylanders Imaginators. So let's.
Fucking Skylanders. You gotta love that. That's the same as, oh man, this was 2016. Was this before, was this maybe the year when they had the fucking Microsoft HoloLens Young Conquer? I remember Young Conquer. That's another one where they're like, guys, your favorite mascot is back as this weird shitty gimmick and another thing that you don't want.
Have a look at that. What have I got?
So thanks very much, guys. I'm gonna make my way over here.
Guys, choose your character.
Okay, we're through messing around.
Oh man, dude, I love DMC5. You know, I love the fact that DMC5 got like Scalebound here got canceled, and then they basically just made the main character from this Nero. I mean, he's even got the arm thing, he's got the same hair, he looks the same. The only difference is Nero doesn't have Beats by Dre.
When is it coming out? So it's coming out August 23rd. It's coming out for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, and of course your favorite Game Boy Color.
You know, Overwatch feels like it's kind of
Really?
skewed, you know, towards a kind of an anime fan type vibe, right?
It's just that
Does it now?
it's that visceral, tactile,
Oh, you mean losers. Okay.
authentic war experience that only Call of Duty delivers.
Outstanding. Well, look, I hope we see more soon. But until then, let's check out a trailer. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
All right, well, earlier we watched the Ubisoft press conference stream.
Thanks to everyone watching for tuning in and
All right, you know, based what we've seen tonight about like terrible E3 moments, you know, we've seen some real shit. I can't really fault them for like, oh, we're on, you know, like that's one thing, but it's like just looking at Konami 2010, you know, just a momentary second of man, this guy's got a long neck. Anyways.
Joining us for another Nintendo Treehouse.
This guy's hair looks like the Just guy.
E3, we're really excited to get started.
Jamie Foxx, Zac Efron are going to be on those teams. Are you guys pumped for tonight's events?
Yes.
Jazzed. Can't wait. Dude.
Yeah, definitely.
The vault is open.
We're big time gamers right
Been
here.
running there. Just
what?
Playing Battlefield 1. What?
Oh my god, this man probably has a TikTok where he twerks to try and make himself like feel young.
Oh,
or
I'm still
something.
back at Battlefield. I was hanging out with Snoop a little earlier. So
You know, I was in the club with my backwards hat and my feather, my umbrella drink. You know, what up, gamers?
I'm not focused.
Do you
Are
think
you
there's any big
high?
threats on the other team?
Well, speaking of being high, here's Snoop.
Anybody got you nervous?
Nah, we got a special weapon that I ain't gonna tell you about, but we got a couple of little things that we gonna rock and roll with.
It's really diverse, which is super fun. Yeah. Right. I mean, each class, you could definitely say it feels different to play.
What happened to the audio? It like went shitty.
Those weapons, like you've got the SMGs.
Oh, we're doing the meme. Okay.
They were helping out. I was working with Snoop as well, trying to guide him. He had a tank rolling.
See that multiplayer action
That's the feeling you get when you get the chicken dinner, you know?
right now.
Oh dear, why does this keep happening?
I got the Prince of Persia.
How hard is it to fucking play the trailer or whatever? Like, you think my streams are unprofessional. This is E3.
Tattoo, but not right now. Okay. Yes, it's real. I got the Prince of Persia tattoo, really.
Oh, really? I absolutely did. Totally.
We have the first loser up. How does it feel to be defeated? I feel. I don't know how I feel.
I like to make everybody feel.
I'm not actually that short.
No.
I know how I feel.
No, you're actually taller than me without these shoes on. I'm sorry.
Fallout 4
it is the perfect game. Well, we made it, but
no, it's just the perfect game. Just leave it at that.
it's the perfect game.
A Bethesda marketing team could sell anything.
We live in a golden age. An age where
here's Eric Clapton apologizing for all those racist comments.
anyone can make a game.
It's about supporting small developers and helping them make the most of their games.
We are gamers! Good God.
Now check this out. With EA Originals, we want all the profit.
And we can't wait to hear more about all things Psychonauts in the months ahead.
Hey guys, look, Mr. Shitface. Go follow him on Twitter for some terrible, terrible fucking opinions.
It's worth to mention that it's like
from a
going
terrible
60 frames
person
per second all the time. So it's like super sharp. So it's like super sharp like the old games were. And this,
Fuck
this
the
is something that
Oscars.
has been forgotten.
So I don't really mind the frame rate too much. Like it's 30 FPS.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah.
Locked.
I feel like it gives like kind of a more cinematic experience. I actually Dark Souls 2 had 60 frames per second, and that kind of threw me off. Everything felt really like light and kind of
like gamier, kind of.
Yeah,
Gamier.
like I like that Bloodborne and Dark Souls feel heavier.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that they run at the speed of Ocarina of Time for the N64. That's great. It's that cinematic, buttery, smooth experience that we all know and love. Horizon Zero Fun.
I have the chance to
Did
share.
somebody shout Xbox? What? Did they really? Okay.
I have the chance to share my dreams. I have always wanted to play in a world with dragons and to fight against giant beasts.
Wow, Kamiya's English is great. Is there like a burning down building? What the fuck is happening? A lot of sirens tonight, but yeah, Kamiya's English is
Play
great.
in a world with dragons and to fight against giant beasts.
Windows 10 and Windows 10.
And Windows 10.
Or Windows 10.
And Windows 10.
And Windows 10.
And in case of any shit, Andy playing on a high-end 4K Windows.
Wait, can we just go back?
Of any shit.
What's the deal with this guy? He looks like his face got stuck in this position. He's like a dynamic audience NPC, like one of the fucking bystanders in a Forza game.
Andy playing on a high-end 4K Windows 10 PC.
Welcome to the PC Gaming Show!
So my friend Renee here, part of the AMD Red Team, is showing off a new
Yo, is that Zombie Unicorn?
Alienware reference design using the RX 480. And you can see the entire PC is in that backpack.
It will be
You can see it looks like you're carrying a bomb, so
most
very
powerful
good.
console ever built.
Fully
Really?
uncompressed pixels. These are the
Guys, the Xbox Series X is the most powerful console ever built. Yeah, that's
quality
that's right.
pixels that anybody is seeing.
We have a combination of the necessary processing and graphics power already built inside 40 million PS4s that have been sold worldwide.
The Xbox and a new PlayStation. How do you think the NX console will stack up to them?
Whatever Microsoft and Sony are doing in terms of talking about new systems, that's for them to fight out in that red ocean. For us, we want to make sure we're bringing our best content forward.
Yeah, you're doing the blue ocean strategy. You guys remember when Nintendo was trying to tell people that the NX was like a quality of life device or something? People thought it was going to be some like wearable Fitbit kind of thing. I remember that before they announced that it was the Switch, people were like, "Oh, it's not going to be another console." They're still doing the Wii U, guys. Come on. They're not going to call the Wii U a failure. People were so certain that the NX was going to turn out to be some kind of like pedometer fucking like stepmaster fucking thing, and then it turned out that it was just their next console, and everybody was like, "Oh, okay, thank God the Wii U's over." Oh, here he is.
Hello everyone. I'm back.
Busy at work making the most boring game in the world. I can't really say that. I haven't played Death Stranding, but I have played insert other game here that's more boring.
My good friend, Hideo Kojima. My friend, good to see you, my friend.
My good friend Hideo Kojima, with whom I always pretend that he's not actually making a Silent Hill game, and then it turns out he is. What's with the VR headsets? What are those? Aw, friends forever. Friendship forever, loyalty, honesty. What the fuck?
Thanks, everyone.
Jesus Christ, is some bitch having a baby right now? What is that? What is that banshee wailing? What the fuck?
The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. It was...
Resident Evil 7.
Please clap. Oh man, they announced Quake gets a new game and nobody fucking cares.
Will be playable from beginning to end with PlayStation VR. When it releases on January 24th.
I can't tell you how happy I was to be able to tell my daughter's daycare that Fallout 4 was coming out.
Wow, Matt, so your daughter's what, 2?
Yeah.
You know, I'm reminded of this time back in like 2010 or something. I was at a supermarket and I heard this like 8-year-old kid talking about blowing up a super mutant's head. And for a moment I suddenly felt like one of those like Jack Thompson people, and I was like, are video games dangerous? I don't know. This is a little weird. I don't know about that. Shouldn't you be playing Minecraft, speaking of?
Over 100 million
oh no.
players on
Oh, this man.
14 platforms. The Minecraft community is one of the biggest in gaming. That's your catch.
A diamond.
Is that man okay?
Well, clearly, you did that just for the achievement.
Yep, an Xbox Live achievement on an iPad on stage at E3.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here before Microsoft gets mad at us.
Mind if I join it?
Dear God, what is wrong? Okay, you know, we're all joking. I'm sure this guy just has like stage fright or something, which I suppose is understandable, but my God. All around me are familiar faces. Listen, dude. Dude, just imagine the audience is all in their underwear. It'll be fine.
Please welcome, from the Oculus team, John Carmack.
John, how does it feel to be in Gear VR?
It feels like you're living and breathing in a Minecraft world.
The fuck? The hard cut from that to him coughing. That's great.
Zac Efron. It's a little cloudy. In the building. It's the lights.
I plan on taking Courage and Hemp.
Different friends have different consoles, different units to play it on. So you just got to play it on everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm glad you do have friends.
Being a
I don't know what it is about that. That was great. It's the little things, you know. You watch all this E3 shit, and it's just I love that these are the 420. That's cool.
Full-time video game player is hard for a lot of people to understand. It is tough. It is tough to do.
Only these 8 remain the best Madden NFL players in the world. What happened?
Is this where the shooting happened?
Racing a friend, didn't have my shoes tied, fell down, broke my collarbone.
Didn't have your shoes tied. Or they tied now?
The height of skill in the world, everybody. This man forgot to tie his shoes.
Oh, no, they're not tied. All right.
What? Tie your shoes! Oh, here we go. Here we go with the fucking dance party. That's good. That's...
What is it like developing games in Saudi Arabia? Success stories or developer stories at all in general, not just success, from that region.
Yes, my dad fucked my mom. That's why I'm here.
There's very few people that can at least relate to it at some level, except for Jesus. So,
Join the Watch Dogs subreddit.
Huh.
Talk to us on Twitter and join our Tumblr if you want something more edgy.
Join our Tumblr if you. Oh, this is one of my Is this the one? Is this the one where he fucking? No, never mind. Okay, I thought this was the one where he fucking falls on his ass.
Director of trials and also President of Finland.
I believe it.
Trials.
I'm sure he's also the guy that runs the Hydraulic Press channel.
And Blood Dragon made baby together.
Oh yeah, this is when everybody wanted Blood Dragon 2 and they announced the shitty fucking biking Blood Dragon game or whatever the fuck. Anyway, here's Adam Cokehead Sessler.
Do I look older or just balder?
I wouldn't open that door.
You have 3. You have 3 minutes to get as much stuff added to your cart as you possibly can. 2, 1, go! So that's actually a really good strategy. For those of you who didn't notice, she just went to upcoming games and then immediately sorted by highest price.
What the fuck?
We got Train Simulator and all the DLC. That's a good one. I'm not sure if I like that idea.
Oh, is this like they gave this person like time to buy everything she wanted and they'd pay for it? So she went, she bought all of the Train Simulator DLC. I think I like this lady. She's got her head screwed on right.
Excellent.
She's taking him for a ride.
7 items in the cart for a grand total of $1,152.98.
I know your son's a big player.
Somebody in chat says, wait, Adam Sessler's a cokehead? Are you not aware of that? Hang on. Adam Sessler coked up. Yeah, here's a good
Right. But before we get into the I interviewed on the first Forza. So now you can look at something and be like, oh, Adam is that bad. I finally realized it. Let's go ahead and a real life.
Holy shit!
Able to go to now. Are we looking sort of just within the game itself? Are we looking?
This guy's more fucked up than Jamie Kennedy.
Sort of new modes. Is there anything sort of? And this brings me to my final question. You are the first person from that has an Xbox One game in front of me. So I mean, it really seems to be. I mean, it's not. Yeah. It's not a patch. It's something. Yeah, it's gonna need a recalibration about how we look at games. Yeah. Well, it's fresh. Let's go ahead and start looking at it so we can ask a few questions.
Sure.
I mean, and then I think the parkour part. Okay, you're in these Titans. I mean, is your movement fairly restricted? So I think one of my final questions is. I think there's something very notable there. Now, I was noticing earlier that they're addressing that with a vast variety of colors. I mean, is it nice to be able to? Yeah, I mean, that's not the first thing that people think of when they think of the Killzone franchise. Shooting, elegant. What? I mean, look, this is a remarkably good-looking game. Now, even sort of the story. First, it was genocide. That was kind of, I mean, like the entire planet was pretty much sort of wiped off the face of the earth. How do you sort of build that into? Is there any sense of regret?
Man, it must really suck to be. Is there any sense of regret, Adam? Do you feel that at all? It must suck to be one of the people that are like forced to show the game, and you get stuck with having to talk to this guy, or like again like Tony Hawk having to talk to Jamie Kennedy. You're just like, yeah, okay, yeah, I grabbed the trick, yeah, no, can we move along?
World War II, is that some of the stuff?
And here you get high energy Harold over here.
Inform, and that's good, because when you pause there for a second, I'm like, oh, we may have to talk with the camera.
Oh, I need another fix, man, come on, just one fix, man.
Yes, he is.
Does he spend money on Ultimate Team that you're aware of?
Yeah, I control the debit cards, and yes.
When I'm playing Bastion in Overwatch and Raffle Stomping Newbies, I need the precision in Overwatch and Raffle Stomping Newbies.
Raffle Stomping Newbies. You know, I was gonna make a joke about like when I play Mercy in Overwatch and I bend over to be a heel slut for the entire team, but I think Raffle Stomping Newbies is worse. Actually,
I need the precision
I think
that
that's
only a mouse can
that's actually worse.
And pick them off. So
Pony's been left hanging.
Yeah, we got the high five.
We got the high fives,
as long as it happened.
Tell me a little bit about your PC building experience. Are you excited for this moment right now?
Oh, I'm super excited. Yeah? Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm here in LA. Not for the games. Not for you. Maybe for you. Maybe.
Not for honor, but for...
There's a gay fish in South Park, and he loves fish sticks. And you're all acting like this shit's regular.
Finally, I get to see more math.
I can't believe they managed to... I can't believe that South Park game actually wound up being both pretty good and funny, based on what we've seen of it so far.
Fact. Oh!
We definitely have hundreds of different species of all different sizes.
Oh, shapes and sizes.
Yes.
I love all the different shapes and sizes.
So, is your story similar to James in terms of Enrique, what you've done?
That is, there's just so many people.
I'm that guy. That's me. That's me. I snuck into E3. Everybody. I got the big old meaty bone from Hitman, and I'm just drinking my chalice of mead.
Out there playing Fallout Shelter.
That I'm going wild.
The games that
I love this man. He's got more charisma than the people promoting their games.
It's actually based
There's
on.
Obviously,
yeah.
And so, been a great experience for us developing on mobile or a game that has.
Because we've been seeing some questions.
Okay. All right. Now that guy, not so much.
BE3.
Oh,
While
dear.
We take a very quick break, take another look at the
There he is!
trailer, and when we Smith.
And then the entire viewing audience of E3 wanted to get that guy's number.
Try out this awesome game. What can they expect?
Yeah, if
And you haven't told me about your little secret?
What little secret?
You didn't tell me? It's your birthday?
Oh god. Oh god. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
There is something else though that you've been asking us about, and yes, we've been working on it. It really, it feels new again, which surprises me. Like even someone like myself who's obviously played it a lot, it gets its hooks in you. It really.
Guys, please. This is not the video. This isn't the video with Todd Howard in E3 jail, in Skyrim jail. But please let Todd stop working on Skyrim. He doesn't even want to anymore. I know it. He wants to make 6. He wants to make Skyrim 2. But you won't let him.
It's kind of a timeless game.
And with all the mods and everything, there's so much content there that fans will be excited to play.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Are you guys going to do an Elder Scrolls 6?
I mean, that's kind of like the elephant in the room always when we talk about anything. And, I think it's good to, in these moments, to tell our fans, yes, of course we are.
Virtual reality from Bethesda. Ooh.
Ooh.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Now, I have the chance to make that dream
my reality. I remember this.
And you're all coming with me.
No, I'm not. You can't make me.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Is that Carl Urban?
Here we go.
Oh, I get it.
Well, for our final VR segment right now,
I'm going to talk you through, for the first time ever at E3,
a
live PvP demo in VR.
It just looks so amazing.
Okay, we have to chase on.
I'm surprised they haven't whacked into each other.
To get to that final nest.
We are excited to show you the first ever demo on Xbox One. I will be played by Matt. It will be played by Matt. Take it away, Matt.
Thank you, Tabata-san.
Yeah.
Humans on the island as well.
I forgot about 15 being showed off at the Xbox thing. It was very strange.
Yeah, Forrest, what are they doing there?
Well, they're throwing poop. That's what they do. That's what monkeys do.
Wow.
Dishonored is known for unscripted, simulation-driven missions where no two players ever have the same experience.
Man, you guys remember how much better Final Fantasy 15 looked in the original trailers? I'm not even talking about Versus 13. I'm talking about, like, the trailers where they were in the Leviathan city and everything was exploding, and then the actual game, it just looked kind of like shit. Yeah, they sure did bait and switch people with that one. It's a good thing that 7 Remake managed to actually look like they advertised it. Okay.
Thank you, Matt. That was great.
That was great. Guys, you're live. That's kind of in the title of the fucking thing. All right. Well, that's 2016. Help! Let him out. He's stuck in there. I wanted to take a look at a couple of things from this year's E3 though. Not specific stuff from the show. But I wanted to, but basically if you missed this year's E3, most of it was shit and they probably should have just waited a year because most of the companies had fucking nothing to show. And that's understandable because there was a pandemic, but also what the fuck E3, let them just take another year off. Fucking Bandai Namco had one game. Come on E3, you could have just taken another year. But yeah, there were a couple of people that had some particularly stupid responses to E3, specifically the Nintendo responses. And one of them is this lad. This is Nintendo E3 fail! Epic fail! There's an angry emoji, guys. He really means business. Let's get into this. So with this we move on from retro E3 cringe to modern day reactions to E3 that are pretty hilarious.
You know, I actually thought that Nintendo was...
Now, before we get into this, keep in mind this man has a wall full of Funko Pops. Now, continue. Please say stuff, and I promise we'll take you seriously.
It's going to be... the phrase I used was the Infinity War Thanos. And what I meant by that was...
Thanos Fortnite Among Us?
Nintendo was going to win E3. They would have snapped away everyone else with their presentation. And I need to stop people from saying this because they've been saying it all day on the internet. No, Nintendo did not win E3 this year, okay? Let me start by saying something I've already know from the beginning. I told people that they were not going to show the Switch Pro today. And people kept...
Yeah, so did Nintendo. They also told people they were not doing that. They said specifically they were focusing on software, and for some reason people still walked away from the Nintendo conference like upset that they didn't get a Switch Pro. Upset that they didn't get to throw more money at Nintendo with another product. They didn't get to consume product quite as much as they wanted to.
You know, saying that they're going to show the Switch Pro, they're going to come out with the Switch Pro. No. The Switch and the Switch Lite each had their own Nintendo Direct presentation for the console. They weren't going to use E3 to show the Switch Pro. If they are going to show the Switch Pro this year, because it's supposed to release this year, it'll be its own Nintendo Direct. Same way as Pokemon gets its own Direct. So the problem I'm having is people really think that by showing one good thing in your whole presentation, that you won E3. That's not how it works, okay?
Well, they showed like 5 or 6 good things. They showed quite a few good things, actually. And none of those good things were Car 12.
Okay. I was under the impression that E3 was there for companies to show you completely new stuff that you haven't seen yet. I didn't think it was showing you some crappy DLC and showing you shit that we already seen.
New stuff we haven't seen yet, like Metroid Dread and WarioWare and a remake of Monkey Ball and like new Advance Wars and, you know, you mean that kind of new stuff? Yeah, go on.
Pretty much all these presentations have shown stuff that we already seen. We've already seen the Monster Hunter stuff. We've already seen the Just Dance stuff. That was a given. You know, we're going to get that anyway. You know, they're showing stuff that was already been announced and we already were aware of it. So I don't think Nintendo won E3. I think they dropped the ball on this one. Now, just like Microsoft, Nintendo had primarily 2 things they showed that were actually pretty good for the fans. One of them, not as much as it should have been. So let's just start with the Metroid trailer. We got a trailer for a new Metroid game called Metroid Dread, I think it's called. And
now here's the thing, right? This guy's channel, I guess he's like he's like a Nintendo guy. I think he's mostly a Pokemon guy. One of the other videos of his that I saw, he was like really upset and angry gamer ranting about how the next Pokemon game is all but confirmed to be a Let's Go Sinnoh or something. Because he, like, misinterpreted a tweet that Nintendo made that was in no way saying that the next game would be that, but he was really upset that he misinterpreted it or something. But yeah, I guess he's a Nintendo fan, and yet he's not aware of what Metroid Dread is or the significance of it.
It's a mixed emotion thing, because it is a 2D side-scroller, so it is classic Metroid. You know, kind of reminds me of Samus Returns because it has the parry attack. But this isn't what we were waiting for. People were expecting Prime 4 news and maybe Prime Trilogy news.
Guys, they're making additional Metroid games. How could they? I can't believe we didn't get news about the game that we already knew was coming out after I just complained about how E3 is supposed to tell us about things that are new and not stuff we already know is coming out. I can't believe you dropped the ball like that, Nintendo. Come on.
Let me just say right now, I don't think they're going to release a Prime Trilogy remastered. I don't think they are. Because Nintendo has this habit of telling you they're going to make one game and they're going to focus on that one game. And instead, they completely split the focus between that and another title.
How dare they make multiple Metroid games? Don't they know I just want one game? How could they? Yeah. Again, complete lack of awareness as to the meaning of Metroid Dread and the fact that it's been in, like, development hell more or less for, like, 15 or 16 years or something. Lack of awareness that this is Metroid 5 and fans of the series have literally been waiting since 2001 for a sequel to Fusion, and there finally is one. But it's not 3D! It's not the first-person shooter I wanted! Ugh!
For example, we thought the focus was on Metroid Prime 4, and instead we got focused on Prime 4 and on this new Metroid Dread. And it seems like this game is going to have the similar element from Resident Evil where you have a certain individual who is impossible to kill early in the game. They're going to...
The certain element from Resident Evil, you know, or SAX from, you know, Fusion. You know, that other Metroid game that you clearly have never played, so why are you even talking about this, you chicklet-headed man?
Stalk you throughout the whole game.
Not a
That's what I
stream.
got off the trailer. It also showed 2 amiibos that are going to launch for the game, which of course is going to be the same thing as the Skyward Sword amiibo and the Monster Hunter Rise amiibos that were, you know, immediately bought out, sold out, and scalped.
I mean, they're amiibos.
That's obviously going to happen this time again. So, unfortunately, it wasn't the Metroid news people wanted.
No, but it literally was. I'm happier that they're not rushing Metroid Prime 4, and that instead they're also making they're going back to making 2 kinds of Metroid again. Most Metroid fans are actually really happy about this. And I really don't get why this guy is trying to speak for, like, who is he speaking for? This isn't what people wanted. Yeah, anybody who, like, cares about Metroid is really happy with this, actually. So why don't you shut your fucking mouth about things you don't understand?
I really didn't like the armor they gave Samus in this game. I think it looks a bit too much. It's too much in, you know, too much colors and stuff in there.
Too much colors. It's like 2 colors. It's like teal and red and like a bit of yellow or green or whatever. It's like not that many colors. What do you mean? It's pretty cool looking armor. The only complaint I'll have about this armor is that Samus's neck looks weird. I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks that, but it's like the neck... It's like she's got too much of a neck. I don't know. Prime and all the other Metroids, she never really had much of a neck. It was just like the helmet and then the suit. But now they've given her like a neck, and it just looks weird. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, I don't know. I like the suit. I think it looks cool. Especially, again, this guy clearly doesn't know anything about like Metroid or Fusion in particular, and he doesn't recognize that this is like an evolution of the Fusion suit, which is why it looks this way. Probably like an upgrade to that she gets between games or something. But yeah, no, it's fine though. It just doesn't look cool. I wanted the shoot game. Why you no shoot game, Nintendo? Please shoot game. We transitioned from like stupid internet guy voice to Bebby shoot game voice.
A bit too much. It's too much in, too much colors and stuff in there. It just didn't look good for me. Okay, didn't look good. So then they showed some gameplay for Breath of the Wild 2. Now, first off...
Well, there was also an entire show between that, including Shin Megami Tensei 5 that everybody was waiting for, and, again, Advance Wars remake, new WarioWare, Super Mario Party that looks good for once.
We say the good thing about that was that we finally get to see a kind of a window of when it's coming out. It's releasing next year. That could be anywhere within the 12 months of next year, more realistically next summer or next winter, okay? My problem with the trailer that we got for Breath of the Wild 2, the gameplay, is that my assumption is that the Hyrule that you're gonna get in the sequel won't be much different, and instead it's a couple of add-ons here and there, and the biggest add-on to this game is the stuff in the sky. So you telling me that you are adding new locations up in the sky of Hyrule. What other game are you releasing that has land and sky-based terrains to travel? Yeah, exactly. You decided to split your focus between Breath of the Wild 2 and the Skyward Sword remake, which only the hardcore Zelda fans are excited for the Skyward Sword remake.
No, most of the hardcore Zelda fans fucking hate Skyward Sword and they don't want to see it remade or remastered or whatever the fuck. And frankly, if they're doing the whole sky and land thing with both games, it probably has some kind of story significance. There's probably a reason why they're specifically remastering and re-releasing Skyward Sword. If the new one has like a similar thing going on, I would assume. But yeah.
About the people who aren't that hardcore as fans, they don't care about the Skyward Sword remake. They probably
that is the fucking furthest thing. What is this guy talking about? The casuals probably never played Skyward Sword, and they'll buy it now. The hardcore people have played it and probably don't like it and don't want to play it again. Or, maybe some of them do like it. I understand it's not a popular title, but, I don't know. I don't know. What, it seems like he's completely backwards.
They're gonna buy it because they've all been waiting for Breath of the Wild 2. Not to mention, you're shoving the motion controls down our throats for...
Literally not true. They did that for the original, but now they have, other controls.
For Skyward Sword, you said...
They've completely changed the controls. Now you can play it with buttons and, thumbstick motions or whatever.
Well, if you're not going to use motion controls, you use the analog sticks to fight. What kind of crap is that? You have so many buttons to use to fight, and you're still forcing crappy motion controls. Granted, Nintendo has great motion controls compared to...
Still forcing motion controls, except that you're not. You're at most forcing, stick flicking. Is this man so lazy that he's unable to move the fucking control stick? Oh wait, he owns a wall of Funko Pops. Of course he is.
Other consoles, but I fucking hate motion controls. Same way as I can't understand why all these different reviewers on
Switch... Yeah, which is why it's a great thing that the new version of Skyward Sword doesn't force motion controls anymore, guy.
Shooters are saying there's no gyro controls. This game has great gyro controls. Fuck gyro controls. Fuck motion controls. If you can't aim with a right stick, you shouldn't be a gamer.
Oh, you shouldn't be a gamer, guys. He's gatekeeping. He's doing some toxic gatekeeping now. If you can't aim with a right stick, you shouldn't be a gamer. Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel the gamer pride, okay? We are all gamers. Gaming is life, all right? I don't have no life because I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer because I choose to lead many lives, all right? But, that being said, a lot of people like gyro controls, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure you and your 360 no scope Call of Duty compilations or whatever. I'm sure you're very talented. But I think a lot of people actually like the gyro stuff. So
Really shouldn't be a game if you can't aim with the right stick. Moving on from that, I'm of course judging too early because the game ain't out for another year and it could be amazing. It took me like 4 different times of playing Breath of the Wild to actually enjoy it and love it. I'm not a hardcore Zelda fan.
Okay, so why are you even complaining about this? You don't even like Zelda. What is wrong with you? Don't even talk about it if you, like, why are you so, like, emotionally invested or whatever in this fucking, like, Breath of the Wild 2 thing if you don't even fucking care?
Just not.
Didn't even like the first one.
Other than Breath of the Wild, after playing it like 4 times, was Ocarina of Time. I didn't even beat that one, but I enjoyed playing the little bit that I played.
You don't even like Zelda. What the fuck? Why are you mad about this?
So, I don't know if it's going to be much different within Hyrule itself. It seems like they took...
Yeah, you know what other game has, like, largely unchanged maps from game to game, but they add new areas that you go to in the sequels? Yakuza. Basically, every time they re-release it... every time they make a new Yakuza game, Kamurocho is more or less the same. But it's still cool to check up on it every time and to see what new stuff there is. And to see the other new stuff. And so, yeah, I don't really care if the Hyrule is the same. Frankly, it's kind of cool to have that sort of consistent game world thing and be like, yeah, here's the same world again, but now it's slightly different. And everything you knew from last time is going to be, you know, turned upside down because now there's this element or that element. That's kind of neat. I kind of like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm the asshole.
Pictures from Skyward Sword of having the stuff in the sky, and they're just putting it over to the sequel. But I did see some of the powers that they're going to give you in this game. It does look like reversing time is a big aspect of this game. It's no longer using the Sheikah Slit. It looks like he has an armband thing, whatever. So that's kind of cool and interesting. But here are some things that I need to get out there for people to understand. Number one, they cannot use the same mechanics of the first game where the weapon breaks after a few hits. That feature was fucking stupid.
Here we go with the baby complaints again. I broke my sword. I don't want to find another sword. I wanted to use that sword. Look, I admit it. When you first start playing Breath of the Wild, and when a lot of people first started playing it, it was like, why the fuck do my swords break so quickly? But that's because there's like a fucking new, great, cool weapon around every corner. You break one giant royal soldier sword or whatever, and fucking there's a chest right over there that has like a great flame blade or whatever. Like, you always have another one. And that's why they break so fast. Yeah, okay, they could stand to tune it down a little bit with the weapon durability. Make them like slightly more durable, but this was a complaint that everybody had, and most people realized after a while, oh yeah, it's actually not that bad, because now it forces me to use the fucking spear that I have or whatever. How many games do you play? Like, I've been playing Assassin's Creed lately, and I like 2 and I like 4. And as far as I can tell, the new ones just kind of fucking blow. I don't really care for Origins or Odyssey or whatever. All of those new ones, they kind of suck. But they all have like multiple weapons. Odyssey has like spears and fucking swords and all manner of shit. There's like axes and usually in most games that are like that, where they have a bunch of variety of weapons, I just wind up using one. Maybe I'll, like, switch out my main weapon after a while, and I'll be like, oh, let's use the giant katana instead of the daggers, or whatever. Like, if it's Monster Hunter, you know, you main a certain weapon. With Breath of the Wild, it's like, no, you get to try them all out. You're forced to adapt. It's kind of cool, but you know, it's not what our boy wanted. The epic 360 no scope Funko Pop owning gamer.
Because it takes the player time to find a really good weapon they enjoy, and then they use it and it breaks. Now they got to try to find another one.
There is a weapon around every corner. There are places you can go that just have weapons that are free, where you can just like get a new Zora spear or whatever the fuck, and just have that. And it's like, why are you complaining? It's fucking not a problem.
Find something that can replace it. It was stupid. I really hated that feature from the last game. Some people liked it. A lot of people...
You barely even played the last game. Why would you hate the feature?
I don't like it. I'm one of those who didn't like it. And I need to tell you that it doesn't mean Nintendo won E3 because of the Breath of the Wild 2 reveal. Honestly, even after today...
No, they won E3 because they had, like, at least 2 reveals, and it wasn't just fucking, hey guys. But what about esports? It wasn't... They didn't crash and burn like Square Enix. As far as I'm concerned, they won.
Hey, Microsoft won E3 because they showed
here we go.
Like 30 games. They told you, like, they showed about 30 different games. They have Horizon 5 releasing.
Guys, Car 5 is coming out, okay? It's got more realistic sand than ever before. Each individual particle of sand blasts across your windshield as you go by it really fast and you don't even notice the detail because it's a fucking car game and they all look the same. Fucking car games from the 360 are basically still the same as car games from this generation. Why do they always try to sell the fucking car game? They are always the same. I guess I know why, because every E3, people are for fucking some reason super goddamn enthused about Car 12 coming out. Guys, new car! Oh, holy shit! Realism! Graphics! I don't understand it. I never understand why people are so fucking gung-ho about car game. It's like when EA tries to shove a fucking FIFA game down your throat. It's like, whatever. You're gonna sell it. People will buy it. Whatever. Why do you even need to show this? Bunch of dumb people that like this stupid trash are gonna buy it. Fine.
Halo Infinite not only releasing, but looking far better than it did when they last showed it. They got some other...
Yeah. They announced the release date for Halo fucking 12 or 16 or whatever. They announced the release date for Halo Infinite. Just like they announced the release date like 3 other times or whatever, and they kept pushing it back. And we're like 5 game directors in, and it's gonna be like a weird 10-year-long live service with free-to-play, pay-to-win multiplayer or something. Yeah, guys... Really winning! You're really winning!
IP's coming out. You got everybody excited for Starfield, despite not knowing what Starfield is, because they all have their heads up Bethesda's asses. But
I mean, that much I can agree with. You know, frankly, Starfield got announced, and that game got announced, and it was, guys, it's a game set in space. And then we waited a couple years, and then they gave us more information, and did you know it's a game set in space? I can't believe it. I can't... Breaking news, Bethesda confirms Starfield still a space game. Wow.
Microsoft won E3, and they still could have shown something a bit more exciting, because all they really had, in my opinion, for me, was Halo Infinite and the Forza Horizon 5. They should have also...
Fucking Xbox shill gamer. Just like, the Halo and the Forza! Ugh. Good God. I thought these people were like a meme. This guy has an entire fridge filled with Monster Energy and Mountain Dew. You just know it. So, there's a part here where he calls the new Wario game whack ass or something. But we're gonna move along. We've got one other fun fella to take a look at. This man is really upset that, okay, well, first of all, this is the thumbnail for it. And, he looks like, he looks like, Adam... YMS's like autistic brother or something. This is this guy, and he's very upset that there's no new Animal Crossing updates or something. Let's get into this one.
Okay, I didn't want to do this video, but you know,
I didn't want to have to do this video, but here goes. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel.
What? I'm gonna do it. I'm sick of this. This is day whatever of us waiting for you to do anything with Animal Crossing. And then you guys go and flop it.
You mean like releasing a new game like they did last year? What?
E3. And it's horrible. Dude, absolutely horrible. You scrape over everything.
What? What?
Animal Crossing. The one thing that has made you the most money, you totally leave to the void, really?
Because they just made one last year. What is wrong with you?
That doesn't even make sense. even if you're looking at it from a...
God, this is truly, like, this is amazing. I can imagine an E3 where they announce, like, a new Metroid, a fucking F-Zero game, they're bringing back Chibi Robo, they got all sorts of shit, and then there's this one asshole who's just like, yeah, well, where's my updates for Animal Crossing, you fucks?
Business principle, that does not make sense. Why would you do this? You know, I'm on YouTube talking to Mayor Morty right now. Me and him are having a discussion. 2, I'm on various Nintendo forums, including their Direct forum, having people talk a bunch of smack to me.
I love that this video has the energy of like a Chris Chan video from 2006. All the flamers and the haters on the forums talking smack to me
because they're a Gen Z moron who hasn't played the game at all, or they want things that are stupid and don't make sense. Because you know what, half of the crowd is going one way and half of the crowd is going the other way, and I stand on the veteran side of the fence. And I think that they have absolutely trashed this. They were very good at first, like I said in my other video, about listening to what people were saying. But then it hit a certain point and they just didn't care. And honestly, it feels like a shameless cash grab, Nintendo. It really does. It feels like you said, oh hey, let's reboot this game. There's a bunch of people who will buy the crap out of this, won't they? You know,
so I guess what his problem is the new Animal Crossing came out last year, and he wants more updates to it, but they're not updating it fast enough. And I mean, I guess I agree. I tried to play the new Animal Crossing, and it was fucking boring. And I like the old Animal Crossing, so I guess I kind of agree with this guy, but it's just like I don't know, the way he's choosing to word his shit. Also, take note, there's a Nickelback poster on his wall back here. And I think that's Motorhead, so I don't know why he's got Nickelback poster next to Motorhead. That seems like a weird combination.
You know, people like me, who are hard, dedicated players. Have cherished the game to the point where, look, here's my original freaking copy. Complete. With the book, with the little thing in the back to write your notes, and the little journal, dude. This is...
Where's your memory card in the memory card slot, bro? Come on, don't tell me you didn't use the memory card slot in every copy of your games. Why was that even in the games? Why did they do that? PS2 did that as well. It's like, what the fuck? How many people actually ever use this thing? But yeah, I guess he's showing off what an epic gamer he is and how he has the old Animal Crossing. And I guess what he's saying is, I'm a veteran Animal Crossing player. Listen, I've been playing this game for children for many, many years, okay? You must listen to me. And I guess all of the Zoomers, the Gen Z morons that he complains about, they want things that he doesn't want. They want to make sure that space buns aren't selectable if you have a white villager, I guess. And he just wants, like, fishing or something, I don't know.
The same copy. And yet, everybody wants to talk smack to me, saying I don't know what the game is about. I've had 3 or 4 people already engage me in firefights over this issue. You want to know something funny? They're all Gen Z idiots.
They're flaming me on the forums!
People who hopped onto the bandwagon and haven't been playing for 20 years like I have. It's that simple.
Maybe your problem is you've been playing Animal Crossing for 20 years.
We have told people time and time again at Nintendo, this is what we want done. This is what we want to see. How hard
I have made my demands clear.
Nintendo. This is what we want done. This is what we want to see. How hard is it to listen?
Come on, Nintendo! Chop chop! Get to it! Make me do new content! Come on! I expect more from you, Nintendo! Fucking crack the whip harder. Jesus Christ. Again, you know, there's like a worldwide situation happening, friend. You know, I know you don't get out much. I know Animal Crossing is your experience. I know when you play Animal Crossing, that's what going outside is for you. But like, yeah, you know, it's been affecting a lot of people, and they can't really chop, get out all the content like you want them to, but I'm sure they're working on it. And frankly, like, I guess this guy is upset that they didn't announce a fucking content update for a game that exists already at E3, where most people agree they want new stuff and not, like, updates. I think everybody would have been annoyed and bored if they fucking showed off Animal Crossing stuff. Not even because they don't like Animal Crossing, but just because, oh my god, we're wasting time on this, this game's out already, whatever, give me something new. And this guy's upset that he got too much that was new and not enough that was like, hey, you get to build a new robot in Animal Crossing.
Honestly, I am infuriated, and, you know, the fact that I haven't chucked my Switch into a wall right now is amazing.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Because that alone is a $260 investment when you consider the game. And when I solely went and bought it for Animal Crossing, and, you know, later on I branched into Breath of the Wild. Cool.
Listen, man, I bought the fucking GameCube just for Sonic Riders, okay? I bought this PS2 specifically so that I could play the M&M's video game. And the fact that you're not supporting the M&M's video game with new content updates, it's like, what the fuck, my sale doesn't even matter to you?
Of course I'm gonna play that. I love Zelda, but irrelevant point.
Then why did you bring up the point?
Few things that they are doing right anymore when it comes to Nintendo. It's ridiculous.
Well, one of those things they did right was not waste time in their E3 show with fucking content updates for a game that came out last year.
Give credit. Nice job rebooting Metroid.
It's not a reboot, it's a sequel, you fucking hack.
Shin Megami Tensei. Some of that was good. But you hit a major flop.
You hit a flop?
Asked for a Rabbids crossover with Mario.
Probably the people that played the first one. Does he not know that there was a first one? Does he think this is the first one? Maybe he completely missed the first Rabbids game. Those
things are becoming like the minions at this point of Nintendo.
They're not from Nintendo, they're from Ubisoft, but the first game was actually pretty good. I mean, I also hate Rabbids, and I can't believe that we're getting 2 Mario Rabbids games before we get another Rayman, but the first one was not bad, and the second one looks pretty good too. So I don't know. I don't know why you're mad about that.
They're going in and infesting other games that they have nothing to do with. And now we're getting a whole Mario Odyssey with Rabbids.
What? What? What do you mean Mario? I mean, it's a new game. It's a new Odyssey in a new world, but I don't... What?
That's cute.
It's not even... It's a turn-based game.
And now everybody wants to defend the point of, oh, gee, look, they're giving us a WarioWare game with Animal Crossing minigames. No one cares.
Except for all of the people that like Wario. People have been waiting for a while for a new WarioWare game. And what do you mean by Animal Crossing? What? Animal Crossing doesn't have minigames. Is this man high?
Literally take that energy that you put into making a WarioWare minigame.
What?
And trying to get us not to pay attention yet again, playing distraction.
Distraction?
So that no one yells at you or floods your inbox.
This man is like really like upset. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna flame you, Nintendo. I'm gonna send you angry DMs on Twitter until I get my Animal Crossing update."
No, take that time and put it towards the game. Or maybe
don't give us a new WarioWare game. Give us more Animal Crossing updates. Holy shit! Shut the fuck up. Literally no. You are actually wrong. Shut up. Your fucking stupid tree cutting game where you gotta craft a new axe every 10 minutes can fucking sit on the back burner while they make something that people actually want. Shut the fuck up.
Splatoon.
Wait, what?
Put it towards the game. Or maybe ditch Splatoon.
What does Splatoon even have to do with this? He's just like, randomly upset at Nintendo. Listen, I don't like Splatoon, okay? So just fucking cut it. Just what do you need that series for anymore, okay? You don't need it. There's no need for that series. It's not like it's a success or anything. Fucking cut it. Axe it. Chop chop, Nintendo.
It's dumb.
They didn't even...
Dumb. It's freaking absolutely frustrating.
Okay, so you're bad at Splatoon. So they didn't even mention anything about Splatoon at this E3. Why are you so mad?
And as much as I, want to sit here and rant, I don't have time for this in my life.
Hey, look, I know that Animal Crossing is a good game, Bear. I'm just saying this new one isn't. I mean... Okay, it's not bad, but like, Jesus Christ, do we really have to fucking craft a new fucking fishing pole every 10 minutes or whatever because our fucking pole breaks and we gotta go, like, cut down fucking trees? Like, is that really needed? Is that really needed? I don't know. The other Animal Crossings were just a little bit less obnoxious, They felt less like fucking busy work and chores than the new one does. I don't know.
But... I had to get this off my chest because this is making me literally want to punch people over a stupid little cutesy game.
Well, that sounds like a you problem again. I don't know. I don't know that that's on Nintendo's back. Really, that's for you to deal with.
Animals go beep boop bop boop boop boop.
Beep boop bop boop boop boop.
The biggest issue I have here is that there were so many rudimentary things on every other console that Animal Crossing has ever been on. Whether it's GameCube, DS, any of that.
GameCube, DS, and the rest. The PS2, the Sega Game Gear, the TurboGrafx 16, the Wonder Swan, all of those consoles.
It's all been better in certain aspects. Whether it's...
Yeah, I agree. The new ones suck. So play the old ones!
Cut and chunked or cut and pasted, however you want to put it. Yes, that might be a little true with certain cases. But you mean to seriously tell me that a Switch isn't capable of having a 3-story Nook store?
Oh my god, this man. Okay. There's more to the video, but I'm sure it's fabulous, but we're gonna move along from that, I think. And I think I'll probably call it here. I did want to do some more cooking videos, but frankly, the next stream that I do, I'm planning on doing the Great Cook-Off. That's right, chat members. That's right. We're gonna do the fucking... Hang on. We gotta hype this up. Gotta hype this up good. That's right, chat members! Come one, come all to the next stream that I do, where we're going to be pitting Iron Wrath versus K versus Cooking with Hoarders versus King Cobra and DSP. All your favorite shitty YouTube chefs in one location. Who will secure the crown of shittiest chef? That's up to you. We're gonna leave it up to a poll. We're gonna watch a bunch of their shitty cooking videos and we're gonna decide who's the best of the worst. It's gonna be probably pretty bad, but it's gonna be fun. That's gonna be another one that goes like 8 hours. So stick around for the great shitty cook-off stream. That'll be quite entertaining. But we're gonna do some super chats now and wind things down a little bit. I'm sorry if you came here expecting another 10-hour stream like before, but I just do not have it in me for that. Not today. Frankly, you know what my problem is? I have my fan off and I have my window closed and everything whenever I do streams. So by a little while into the stream, I wind up just fucking very, very overheated, and I would like to sit back on a big old Powerade, and so let me just get some music queued up here. Oh, here's some good speed metal for the background. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, we got $5 from Ian McAllister. I'll have to check this one out later. Take my apology, shekels, Papa Claw. Well, you know what? I hope whatever you were doing was fun, and I hope that you have fun on this one later. I think this stream could probably stay up. Normally I take them down because, you know, people like to get fun with the copyright strikes or whatever, but something tells me E3 won't copyright strike me, but we'll see what happens. $5 from Annalisa the Shark, or Annalisa the Snark. It's my first live Deadwing stream. What do those of us older than you call you? Clawson, Claw-chan, Kid Claw, Kid Draculaw. That's what I prefer to go by. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. $10 from Mallory Perks. Hey Claw, super stoked to catch one of your streams from the beginning again. I'm having an edible in your honor, Lamau. I hope this stream is a good one. You know what? I think this was a pretty good stream. Didn't get drunk on this one, which is probably to the benefit of the stream overall, but yeah, $2 from Ninja Grump. Long time no see, Dr. Claw. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Grump. Hey, I'm Grump. $5 from Wombo Supreme. Funny, haha, Clawman at it again with another banger, probably. Yeah, I mean, I think it was a banger. We got to watch Tak Fuji, so we got to move our body prible in this stream. No longer tied down. $2 from Thomas Winters. Pornhub videos when? I missed the last super chat. Yeah, I responded to your comment on the video. I told you, I have actually considered maybe making a Pornhub for like looking at weird porn, you know? I don't know how that would work. I wonder if I could just make a Chatterbait and just have a stream on Chatterbait where I just like do what I do here, but we look at like weird porn on eFucked or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if Chatterbait would be okay with that, but, you know, if I can find a way to do it, that might be kind of fun. $20 from Waste of Jism. Hey, Claw, can you grant access to all the songs in every live ever? I don't have a list of every song I use, but, you know, usually I say what they are, and this... Currently, we're listening to Superheroes by Racer X. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, I don't have... I don't really have that, but I have a jabroni music playlist with some favorites of mine. I don't know, it's not totally complete, but you know, usually I say what the name of the song is. If not, I think people say it. I don't know, but yeah, you know, there's a playlist. There is a Deadwing jabroni music playlist. But thank you for the 20. $5 from Victor Martinez. To those watching this stream, and as well you, Claudad, have a good morning, day, or night. Hopefully you're not pushing for another 8-hour stream. No, I am not. This one went a little long as is, but you know, we had some things to get to. I didn't even get to everything I wanted to cover today, but you know what? That's for next E3 maybe. $5 from Evil Hero Diamond Cat. In your Lindsay Ellis stream, you implied that Sargon of Akkad is just as much of a laughingstock as her. What do you disagree with him on? The fact that he tanked a political party by being a fucking lolcow and an idiot. The fact that he's just a pseudo-intellectual jackass who thinks he's smarter than he is. The fact that he tried to start Gamergate 2 by getting Donald Trump to tweet about it or whatever the fuck. Yeah, he's not a very smart guy. I don't know. $2 from Wombo Supreme. Yes, more Iron Wrath, please. I hate him so much. Listen, don't be a hater, okay? I love Iron Wrath. He's given me so much, so many good times and fun moments. But yeah, we didn't get to that today. But we'll get to more of his stuff eventually. And again, part 2 of the live clips will happen, focusing on all of his garlic nonsense and some other choice, terrible recipes. I don't know how many clips there'll be. There might be as many as 3. I still have to do the one where I cook his food as well. That's gonna happen too. $10 from M and Matfees. You fucked up your sleep schedule? I've been going to sleep at 6 a.m. since last Thursday, my dude. Iron Wrath has affected us all, preventing any of us from getting sleep, just like the brand of sacrifice. Yeah, I went to sleep at 6 a.m. as well today. Woke up at about 2. So, you know, everything's I'm on track for some terrible sleeping practices, that's for sure. Thank you for the 10. $5 from Clammy Vagicarp. I had to be sick with WFH. Is that Wuhan flu? I don't know. I don't know what WFH is. And catch a stream live. Wanted to tip you for going through the Melee Spurgery, a crossover of two of my ongoing interests. Yeah, I was thinking of doing a clip of the Melee manifesto, but apparently somebody else on the server is actually editing it down, so we'll see what he makes of that, and I might wind up putting that on the channel and crediting him. But yeah, I have possibly something to do with that coming out soon. Apparently he's like completely changed his manifesto and turned it into like just the parts that aren't cringy and embarrassing and him quoting Hitler unironically. So yeah, I don't know why he didn't just leave it at that. I don't know why anybody told him it was a good idea to put out the document where he talks about Death Note for fucking 3 hours, but yeah, he's changed that, so... $5 from Wombo Supreme. I tried to show some people on Discord Iron Wrath, and those cowards couldn't even get 2 videos in, and I didn't even show them the raw chicken pasta. Yeah, the raw chicken pasta is a real concern. I covered that on the first stream of Iron Wrath that I did, and there's like music happening when I start the segment, and then I don't know. It'll be a little bit difficult to put that into a clip, but we'll try to do it because that was a height of one of the high points of his terrible recipes. If you missed it, it was literally spaghetti, like cooked spaghetti with sauce in a pan with raw chicken legs on top, and then he baked it, and it came out just completely disgusting. $2 from Derek Gaines, Birthing Mama, coming out next year. Clever joke. Coming out in 9 months, that's right. $2 from Zachary Alexander. What you drinking tonight, Clawfather? Nothing. But after this, I have a Coke with my name on it in the kitchen. Not the Adam Sessler kind of Coke. I'm not there yet. But oh, Adam Sessler, you maniac. $5 from Kenny Z. I love you, Papa. Well, thank you. I appreciate you cordially as well. $50 from Fizz Dragon. Ever since you covered Sister Who, do you think you can check out The Sweeties or Jerk Beast? And I read this earlier, and I don't know who either of those are. But let me just, The Sweeties. Am I just gonna get Sweetie Squad? Oh no, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's another weird okay, yeah, no, that's a good suggestion. That's a good suggestion. What is Jerk Beast? Jerk Beast. What is this? Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna look at this again another time, because quite the suggestion, and quite terrifying looking. I will look into that. It seems to be some kind of musical artist or something, but let's see. Thank you very much for the 50, by the way, Fizz Dragon. $5 from Barry McCockiner. Hey, Club, been watching since Extreme Games. If you want a good song, check out Bomberman by Mr. Sky. It's just a redial, but he added drums and it slaps. Well, redial already slaps, so I believe you. I can't believe that they allowed that lady to go so hard on a fucking drum and bass Bomberman soundtrack for the N64. But they sure did. That was back when Konami was good. $10 from Greta Thunberg. Here you go, Bearman. Enough for a dime or a pre-roll. You sound like you need it more than I do. No, I'm good. I'm loaded, but I just restocked yesterday, but I do appreciate it. $5 from Waste of Jism. Just glad you went live. E3 is always cringe-tastic. Yeah, it's never good. That's true. There's never been a good E3. They've pretty much all been shit with sparse moments of goodness here and there. $5 from Simon. Sup, bitches? It's Dead Warden here, and I'm talking about that E-triple ballin'. That's right. More like Xbox Gay 60 or something. $2 from Emin Metfies. Where are my jokes? That poor soul is the joke. That's true. That is true. $5 from Mandel. If E3 2022 doesn't have Baba Is You 2, WW2 Dragon, I'm giving up on E3 as a whole permanently. And I swear to God, if they don't have an update for Animal Crossing, I am going to fucking pillage! $2 from Mandel again. For real though, play Baba Is You, it's fantastic. I'm familiar with it. It's a little too big-brained for me, but I agree, it's a pretty cool game. I agree with that. $5 from Simon. Simon's fun and relevant fact about Jamie. On Criminal Minds, he played a cannibal Satanist serial killer. You know, that's good casting. I buy that. More than E3 announcer. $5 from Am and Matt Fees. I see some virgins in the audience. Yeah, well, I see a virgin on the stage. I need this guy as a comedy straw man. This is some of my best material yet. $2 from Greta Thunberg. Did you ever look into Sknuhetledo? What the fuck is that? No, I absolutely did not. I don't know what you were trying to say, and I'm kind of scared that that's like Cthulhu tongue or something. But no, I did not. 100 from Flugy. We read this before, but I'll read it again. 100. Jamie Kennedy is like an alien got sent to Earth, but as a prank, they told him comedy was how you take power without telling him how to be funny. Yes, they trained him wrong as a joke. That's right. Thank you very much for the 100 once again. $2 from Annalisa the Shark. Snark. I keep saying it wrong. Sorry. I think Jamie Kennedy was in Miami's Most Wanted. Yeah, I think he might have been in Cops as one of the people that got arrested. I don't know. $10 from Rorschach13. Yeah, Jamie Kennedy's apparently a huge jerk. He made a documentary called Hecklers, in which he called reviewers modern-day hecklers. Yeah, because that's why critics hated Kicking It Old School. Yeah, that's why everybody hated Son of the Mask. That's right. $2 from Simon. Sony always, baby. ABAP. Okay. $5 from Unnecessary. No message, but thank you, Unnecessary. I agree. Unnecessary. This whole stream was unnecessary. 250 yen from Cedric Feldman. Sega's 1995 E3 blunder was huge. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. The Saturn situation. When Sony just literally walked on stage and said a number and then left, and that was it. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. $2 from Panther Coleman. The stream was designed to remind me how old I am. Yeah, I mean, listen. I remember the memes from E3 2010, like as if it was like just this year. So I feel you on that. 250 yen again from Cedric Feldman. PS2, PSP, and PS3 are going to be 20 by this decade. Good lord. And what are we doing with our lives, really? The PS2 sold billions of copies, and what the fuck did we do? We wake up in the morning and eat salami with our pants off. Jesus Christ. $300. Read this one earlier, but thank you very much, Kurt Bowling. $300. E3 is just boomers trying to relate to all the epic gamers. My man speaks in nothing but gaming buzzwords and faux gamer speak. Then we get a Lex Luthor at home looking dude explaining microtransactions like it's good for us. And like I said earlier, I mean, it was a novel concept at the time. That was back in the era when, like, just having online in your video games was pretty amazing. So I can see why that was like a selling point, but at the same time, man, it's sure obvious where this all came from. Thank you, Sony. And thank you very much for the 300, Kurt Bowling. I hope this stream was worth it for you with a donation like that. Thank you very much. That'll go towards my unhealthy lifestyle. I promise you that. $5 from Aaron Cook. This game looks like Ghost of Tsushima's autistic grandpa. Yeah, that's a way of putting it. I wonder if there's any giant enemy crabs in Ghost of Tsushima. Given that that's also a Sony exclusive, that would have been a fantastic reference. $5 from Hunter Valentine. Oh god, I can see their boomer brains struggling to talk and play at the same time. They're gonna end up hurting themselves. Yeah, I believe it. Another $2 from Hunter Valentine. Konami 2010 has school guest speaker vibes. Yeah. They brought in the substitute teacher, and he's got the 5-year-olds all staring him down, and he's nervous. $10 from Neon Lemmy Koopa. Claw, this is some grade A cringe back before I started watching E3. No hard liquor this time, but I do have some lovely Zinfandel wine to get me through this day. To get me through this today. Cheers. Well, enjoy your wine. That sounds very poggers and epic. And yeah, have some epic gamer wine. That sounds delightful. $5 from Chris Legendary. Just found you a week ago and been binging all your vids. Love your stuff. So happy to be catching a stream. Well, I'm happy to have you here. I'm glad to hear that you've been enjoying stuff. You know, I always appreciate hearing that. $5 from Savos Mock. Who did they hire to run this shit show? Some homeless crackhead who was sleeping outside the expo? Hey, don't talk about Adam Sessler that way. Come on. $10 from M and Matt Fees. Hey Deadwing, what if you uploaded your vids in two-parters, or in the Iron Wrath case 3 or 4, and have the super chat section in its own vid? They're hilarious most of the time. You know, I don't know. They're good for like a live, you know, like a live wind down from the stream. I don't know if a lot of people would necessarily watch that, but you know, I'll think about it. Depends if there's interest for that. I enjoy it as again, like a wind down from the live stream, a nice reflection upon everything we've seen today, a little bit of a chill chat session. I enjoy that. I don't know. I think it might lose some of the impact a little bit if it was sort of pre-recorded. $5 from Wiggly Fungus. Hey guys, how would you PR/promote this game? Would you just internally say screw it? I don't know what game you're talking about. Was it the, I think it might have been the Lucha game, because the chat I forgot to read before this, $2 from Savos Mock, is this gonna be Gachi Muchi? So yeah, I... Just, honestly, sell your wrestling game as if it's the gayest thing in the world. Make it into, like, a professionally made Gachi Muchi trailer. And just, like, make it Cho Aniki, the wrestling game. That's what I would do. $5 from M&M Fees. This trailer music for 99 Nights 2 sounds like a 7-second loop ripped from God of War Chains of Olympus. Yeah, and the game seems like a 7-second gameplay loop ripped from the same game. $3 from Silly Palm. Not a bad name for a franchise. Bootleg Dynasty. Pretty much. $50 from M and Metfees. I know how the Castlevania anime could have stayed more true to the games to get the true Castlevania experience. Powerhouse Studios announces the next season of one of their shows. You're hyped for Castlevania Season 4, and then it's Season 2 of Blood of Zeus. Oh. Yeah, I understand that reference. That's good. Yeah, don't forget Blood of Zeus, Lords of Shadow 2. That's gotta come out as well. Man... You know, the Lords of Shadow, the Castlevania reboot game from 2009, it wasn't very good, but I gotta say, the fucking sequel to that, there was a what happened about that recently. And I remember I played that one first, and it was just like, I played it for like 10 minutes, and it was fucking filled with like obnoxious like meme Castlevania references, like, what is a man? And what a horrible night to have a curse and everything. And even back in like 2011 or whatever when I played it, I was just rolling my eyes and I got sick of it so fucking quick. But yeah, thank you very much for the 50, M and Metfees, and thanks for another 5. Oh god, the Kinect really was racist. I remember Wooly trying to do it with Pat for WrestleMania, and he just looked like the Predator while invisible. Yeah, the fucking Kinect was not able to pick up black skin at all. I think even like Indian people had trouble with it. I don't know. Another 2 from M and Metfees. Oh Ghidorah, please forgive me, great king. Well, thank you very much for all of the support tonight, friend. $5 from the Humble Narcissist. Thank you for the cancer, Claw Daddy. Please take a look at a freak on YouTube called Melon Pan. This weeb makes me look normal. Well, that seems like a bit of a bullying super chat, friend, but I will, let me take a look. What is this? Just some guy who likes his waifu games? I don't know. He seems like he's having fun. He makes like bread or whatever. I don't know. He seems okay. He says he likes money, anime, lewds, and JRPGs. I like at least a few of those things too. So you know, I can't fault him too hard. But thank you. I'll give him a look. Another 5 from Kurt Bowling. This is some Control-Alt-Delete level humor and cringe. At least now I know what Ethan was watching while the bull ruined his wife. Ethan E3, that's right. He was paying attention to that. $2 from Wombo Supreme. Dean Takahashi cringe when? I mean, outside of that one fucking Cuphead video or whatever, didn't he also fuck up Doom or something? I don't really remember, but yeah, there's not really much to make fun of with that. $5 from Sodus person. Don't pick on us gamers. Hey, listen, I'm one of the crowd, okay? I get to self-deprecate my fellow gamer fam. $5 from M and Matt Fees. Okay, Clawmunity, I'm a tap out. Take care, everyone. Give Ghidorah praise or he'll bring you death. Regardless, I love you all and good night. Well, I appreciate having you here, and I hope you had a good stream. Take it easy, friend. $5 from Emily Alucard. I know it's not from E3, but you should watch the Randy Pitchford Bigot song. It's pure cringe. What? Randy Bitchmade being a cringe lord? I refuse to believe it. That's slander. That could not have happened. $5 from Psy. Not every bearded man is Billy Butcher, Claw. But that was VR Star Trek, and he was in one of the Star Treks, so I'm pretty sure that actually was Billy Butcher. That was Carl Urban, I think. He was in that. He was Bones, wasn't he? $5 from Razorwind VTuber EN. Hey Darkwing, how much more faith did you lose in humanity today? Also, how do you feel about VTubers? I wish VTubers were more hilarious and I could make fun of them more easily, but sadly they're not really all that interesting to me. I don't really care. And as for faith in humanity, I mean, listen, it's hard to go down from where I already was. But you know, listen, we got a new Metroid coming out, so I've got at least a little bit more faith in humanity, as long as that game sells. $5 from Crying Marie. This E3 was underwhelming, but not bad. And also, I wish all Metroid fans a very Metroid Dread. That's right, I also wish them a very dreadful Metroid. This is the one we've been waiting for, and hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's better than Samus Returns. Holy fuck, I hate that game. I can't believe how bad Samus Returns is. It really fucking blows. I don't know. It's one of the least enjoyable Metroidvania maps. Like it's just not. I don't know how to quantify it. It's like I don't know what makes a good Metroidvania map exactly. The other worst one I can think of in comparison to Samus Returns was Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, I think it was called, for the Game Boy Advance, which is a good game overall. I actually like that game, but man, its map is annoying. It's a lot of like dead ends, and you're like, oh, it turns out I can't get through this way. I have to go around the entire map to get to like this one room I need to go. And I guess that's just kind of the feeling I had with Samus Returns. It's not my favorite. $3 from Michael in Seattle. Kamurocho is okay, but Siltenbori is where it's at. Yeah, you know, I'm fond of what's Kiryu's area from 5? I like that place. That's one of the more comfy locations for me. Really, 5 has the best cities all told. It has like 5 different ones, and they're all pretty great. $5 from Chuck Campbell. Me when E3 happens every year. Oh, neat. Returns to Warframe. Yeah. I don't know. I paid attention this year. I was looking forward to the disappointment, and you know, I had my disappointment expectations subverted where it mattered. You know, in other words, you know, I wasn't expecting much from the Gearbox presentation, but I was also not expecting much from Metroid, or from Nintendo rather, and I got Metroid. So you know, there you go. It could always be worse. It could always be E3 2000. I don't know. Insert year here. 2021, you know, as bad as the year was overall for E3, a lot of people are saying it's the worst one in a while, but like, I don't know. Given that there was a pandemic that impacted things, I feel like this year was better given that than other years when they didn't have an excuse. It's like I was saying earlier, like the Konami one was a fucking nightmare, and that was 2010. They had no excuse in 2010. $2 from Herbs too. I don't see a see-through Bing Bong. Yeah. Imagine owning Funko Pops and you don't even have the one good Funko Pop. $5 from Greta Thunberg. The rant guy is just one bad day from becoming Venom Chris Chan. The man denied his button controls. Yeah. I don't know. There's things to rant about it with this E3. You can rant about fucking Capcom or Square Enix or Bandai Namco or any of those. More like Bandai Scamco. They told everybody they were gonna do a whole conference, and then it turned out it was a fucking 10-minute showcase of some game nobody cares about. Great. Yeah, there's things to rant about, but lack of updates for Animal Crossing is not one of them. $2 from Timic83TC. How could you forget the Wii Music E3? You know, you're right. I did forget that, and I am sorry. I forgot the Wonder Book as well. I'm sorry for that, but it is getting a little bit late. And, yeah. You know, maybe we'll look at a few more some other time. Maybe when, like, Tokyo Game Show happens or something, we might do another segment like this, because this is just a nice, chill, fun thing to do on stream, in my point of view. $5 from Ammon Metfees once again. Okay, I came back to the Animal Crossing rant. This man looking like Sangi if he was as addicted to meth as he is little boys. Yeah, I don't know, I'd say Iron Wrath is kind of Sangi-esque. As someone said, I think it was you who said it, Sangi in 50 years. $5 from X-Ray 437. Giant-ass scary storm over me right now. Wish me luck, Clawfather. Also, I went down the Piper Bynes rabbit hole you looked at a while ago. Good God. Yeah, apparently that leads to some specifically not so great things that I don't want to look at too much on stream. But yeah, weird shit. I don't know if that's just an ARG or what's going on, but yeah, Piper Bynes. Don't know about that one. I'm a white boy. Is that what that said? What is happening in this music? I live in the suburbs. $5 from Wombo Supreme. For clarification, I don't hate Iron Wrath. He brings me so much joy. I just hate his food and wish God would commit unalive on me. Well, listen, I'm going to make his lasagna probably where he uses like 12 bags of cheese. So if that doesn't do the trick for me, then nothing will. $5 from Squibbleable. Why are the last two streams private instead of unlisted? I have a habit of compiling all the stream links and now I can't rewatch them. I'm probably going to unprivate them once more of the clips are out because, I don't know, I had it privated just in case Iron Wrath decides to, like, copyright strike or whatever. And now that the clips are up, he'd probably go after those before he goes after the streams. I don't know. We'll see what happens. $2 from Greta Thunberg. Sknulheleteto isn't cursed. He's absurd. Well, I have no idea what that is or how to say it, but, you know, if I can remember how to type it, I will look it up. And look into that. $5 from Load Cartoons. Hey, Claw, I just proposed to my girlfriend yesterday and we're celebrating with Mike's Hard Lemonades and binge watching your videos. Oh God, take her to Paris or something. Don't watch me. Jesus Christ. $5 from Load Cartoons once again. Can you do me a favor and do your best George Costanza impression for my new fiance Maria? Thanks, Daddy Claw. Maria? Jerry, I can't talk to a woman named Maria. She sounds too exotic. I'm gonna get nervous and I'm gonna get scared. I can't do it. I need a woman who doesn't speak English, preferably. I don't know. My George is. I need something to work with. But yeah, shoutouts to Maria. She's probably pretty cool. She's too cool for Georgie over here. I was in a pool. And $5 from Zara. This is a public announcement to play Frogger 2: Swampy's Revenge. It's better than any of these games on E3. Yeah, you know, they specifically made a point of talking about Frogger earlier at the Konami thing, and they didn't announce anything related to Frogger. I was very upset in your behalf, Zara. So that'll do it for the stream. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. We've been listening to some Racer X, some good old-fashioned speed metal here, but I'm going to, you know, lead us out on some nice chill tunes. from Metroid Prime 2. Take it easy, everybody. Thank you for stopping by once again. Hopefully the next stream is... actually, it might be as soon as tomorrow, because I'm getting ready to... I'm getting ready to go on a trip again now that I actually have my ID, which I forgot last time. So I'm trying to, get a couple more content things out and then go on my trip, and that'll be fun. But maybe I'll stream again before that, maybe after. But either way, hopefully pretty soon. Once again, the great cook-off, it's gonna happen. You guys are gonna decide who the actual worst YouTube chef is. We're gonna have to narrow it down between like 5 different fucking people, including DSP, I guess. I didn't even think about DSP until I did, and I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to talk about fucking DSP, aren't I? But yeah, take it easy, everybody, and big ol' floppy penis to you. Go away, boiling meat. Also, shoutouts to Zenny Gundam. He challenged me to a duel, and I'm planning on fighting him in Guitar Hero. It's gonna be great. That's totally gonna happen. I'm serious. Not really.